Receiver Randall Cobb misses his second game in a row due to a hamstring injury. And Bashad Breeland, the newly acquired quarterback, is out with a hamstring injury here today. For the Lions, Ezekiel Johnson, the great pass rusher, is missing his fourth consecutive game due to a shoulder problem. Eli Harold, outside linebacker, is out. So is T.J. Lang, the former Green Bay guard, out due to a concussion. And Michael Roberts, the tight end, is down with a knee problem. Tavon Wilson, a safety, out with a back injury. So those are the injuries both teams dealing with as we get to week 5 of the NFL season. It is the challenge that coaches and coordinators all face at this time of year. You've got a different kind of roster when you don't have some of your key players either in the starting lineup or those who are so much a part of your sub packages. You have to make do with what you have. We'll be back with the opening kick. You're listening to Packers football.
Packers Radio is sponsored by.
Hey, what up, Cupcake?
Maybe you've heard
How you doing, baby?
Badger Mutual Insurance before. What you may not have heard is that Badger does commercial insurance. That's why I'm in the studio doing this commercial for Badger's commercial insurance. In fact, I'm on my 5th take for this commercial.
How's it over here?
Or can you see what other people paid for the car you want? And you can connect with certified dealers who offer prices based on this same information. None of those other sites do that. From end to end, TrueCar is your only one-stop solution.
I burnt my hand before I started the stream. I'm in a lot of pain right now. It hurts. There we go. I don't know why it moved my thing. I'm back though. I burnt my hand before I started the stream, and now it hurts really bad.
320. We'd have you on every single day if we could.
Well, thank you. That makes me feel all warm and fuzzy.
Sponsored by Bobcat Plus. We're the home of the Green Bay Packers since 1929. WTMJ.
I was putting a candle out, and it's one of those really small candles, and my dumbass touched it, and I guess it was really fucking hot.
Game plan straight from the Packers head coach, Mike McCarthy.
I promise you, when we run out on the field, we're going to be ready to go.
Every Thursday morning at 6:25 on Wisconsin.
Only the week, though.
With Gene Miller.
Coach, good morning. Good morning.
Sponsored by Lincoln Contractor Supply and Fabic Reds.
Oh, shit.
Store. We're the home of the Green Bay Packers since 19.
How's the audio, though? Is the broadcast too loud? Can you hear me well? I don't know how everything is. I guess I could check myself.
A fourth-generation, family-owned American.
Well, apparently you can hear me though.
A passionate organization that's kept our doors open for 90 years by putting.
Okay, yeah, I heard myself.
Doing
Awkward.
right by our customers, coworkers, and communities.
Damn.
Caring about the future.
So now I got this shot glass that was in the freezer in my hands.
People together for the
I'm gonna have to interchange it. We have like 4 of them in the freezer, thank God. Hey, what up, Anthony? How you doing, buddy?
When it comes to remodeling, everyone has advice about who you should hire. But who can you trust? Your boss?
Just waiting for the game to start.
Random online reviews? No. When it comes to remodeling, you can trust Neri.
That sound amazing.
Are experienced,
I appreciate it.
Qualified, and verified by local people who
Appreciate
know
it,
the industry
Cupcake.
and have your back. Join us for the Neri Home and Remodeling Show, October 12th to 14th at State Fair Park.
We'll try to see if I can get the GameCast to show up in the background like I did last week. Just so y'all ain't looking at the same picture over and over all day. The fuck is that noise? Alright, let's mute that, because that's fucking annoying. God damn. God. My fucking finger. My thumb, it hurts like hell. I'm probably gonna complain about this the entire stream. I'll just have to mute myself while I'm complaining.
Mike Phillips, the performer of our national anthem. In a moment, they'll clear the field and get the captains out there. Let's pause.
Hell yeah, that fight was insane last night, brother.
Of the Green Bay Packers Radio Network.
WKTI and HD1 Milwaukee is 94.5.
I'm so glad that Connor lost, dude. But yeah, that post-fight shenanigans, man, that was insane. Khabib jumping the cage. His people jumping in the cage, fucking sneak attacking Connor. That shit was insane. It's like some WWE type shit. I'm not wearing my Packers jersey, but I'm wearing my Packers shirt today. So I think my Packers jersey's in the wash actually. Hold on. What the fuck is that? Okay. There it is. One second, guys. Just trying to wait for this stupid page to load. Oh my lord.
So the Packers win the toss, defer their decision to the second.
This stream that I'm watching is very shitty though. It keeps buffering. I ain't liking that at all.
Delta Dental of Wisconsin will be donating $100 to Seal a Smile to help sack plaque in Wisconsin schools. Every first down for the Packers.
Hopefully my internet doesn't lapse like it did last week.
Weber is the human side of real estate. Go to firstweber.com for all the information you need to sell or buy a home.
Go Pack go. That's right, baby. What up, Mr. X? How you doing, bro?
Good to see an old friend and good old face like Bruce.
Ready for another Packers win today.
Revamping his golf swing. You know, people talk about Tiger Woods with 4 different golf swings in his career. You and I have been changing our swing every year for the last 20. Tiger's got it easy. He has talent. All right. Packers and Lions.
For some reason the GameCast is just not loading. I don't know why. I hope it's not my internet, but I'll try to see if I can get that fixed later on in the stream, guys. Meanwhile, I'm going to watch this stream buffer continuously, I guess. Yo, what up, Real Hero? Shout out to my guy, Real Hero Gaming, guys. How you doing, buddy?
An electric kick returner back deep. Jamal Agnew, who's the NFC Pro Bowl representative as a return man a year ago, is back deep. He's been somewhat quiet thus far. He's averaging 27.8 yards a kickoff return, 6th in the league. As a punt returner, he's been
hey, Proxy, how you doing? Thanks for joining the stream.
Agnew with the goal line left side makes a catch along the numbers 10 to the 15, cutting it back right 20, through an opening 25, spun down just short of the 30-yard line near the 29. James made the stop for Green Bay, first down for the Lions. About a 29-yard return by Agnew. He is an explosive.
Detroit has the ball, 1st and 10. My stream is a little pixelated and blurry. Not my stream, but the stream I'm watching. Go Pack, go. Oren Burks. That's right, baby.
Detroit Lions replaced by Kenny Wiggins at right guard.
2 receivers stacked to the right. Marvin Jones split to the left. Carry-on Johnson, the setback to the left side of Stafford, who starts in the shotgun on 1st and 10, gets the snap, has time, lofts it over the left side, and it's broken up incomplete. I believe the rookie Josh Jackson got a piece of it across the 40-yard line. Pass intended for Marvin Jones.
Kevin King starts at left corner on the outside.
Burnt my damn finger, my thumb. I'm going to have to switch out my shot glass here in a second.
Of course, the Packers are missing Jair Alexander back there.
I mean, it'd be nice if I had some burn cream around this house somewhere or some shit.
Jones to the left side, slots it up to the right. Wilson
I don't think we do.
Wing right side goes in motion to the left. 2nd and 10 from the Detroit 29. Stafford under center, hands it off to Carry-on Johnson around the left hand. Makes the turn 40. Escorted out of bounds. Cross the 40 at the 45-yard line. Into the Packers bench down the left side by Tremont Williams. 16-yard gain.
Good job by Lion wide receiver Marvin Jones.
It's not bad. Not the best start defensively, but I mean nothing too bad.
Line, Taylor Decker left tackle, Frank Ragnow the rookie at left guard, Graham Glasgow at center, Kenny Wiggins at right guard in place of T.J. Lang. Ricky Wagner is the right tackle from Wisconsin.
Well, T.J. Lang. His name from the past.
45. No score, just underway at Ford Field. Stafford under center, points across the formation.
Miss T.J. Lang there.
From the tight end toward the formation from left to right. Back to the nose. Stafford steps up and fires the right side. Diving grab is made for a short gain on the near right side by Carry-on Johnson to the coverage provided by Blake Martinez. Gain of 3.
Lions excited about the prospects for Carry-on.
Butterworks.
Just made that
yeah, I might actually try that.
negligible
try something.
shall we say, but he's averaging 5.7 a carry this season.
Wide to the left side, Kenny
Buff
Galladay,
streams.
slot of the left side. His Golden Tate slots it up to the right side as well. And Stafford in the shotgun. Takes, hands it off to Johnson. Around the right end, trying to get the corner. Chase to the sidelines and knocked out of bounds. Across the 15.
It's like they're marching down the field on us to start.
46-yard line of the Packers. Kevin King forced him out. He's just short of the first down gain of 6.
Rick Wagner, former Badger at right tackle, got Clay Matthews on the ground to seal the edge for the Lions.
Lions bring in their jumbo package now. Nick
Trying to start up another stream on my end.
comes into
I'm
the
getting so tired watching that buff.
LeGarrette Blount is the tailback. 3rd down and 1 at the Green Bay 46. Ballore in motion to the right. Give to Blount, following Ballore off the right side, and Blount pierces through just inside the 45 off right tackle to a first down near the 44-yard line. Nick Perry, outside linebacker, made the stop, and they mark it squarely on the hash mark of the 45 of Green Bay. First down, Detroit, their second first down of this opening drive.
Packers had their big guys in there, Clark, Daniels, and Lowry. But you could see from our perspective,
I'll get the stream audio incoming here shortly.
Packer guys up front lost the battle up front to the Lions, got pushed back.
Ballore continues at fullback, Blount at tailback, Stafford under center, 1st and 10. Wilson in motion to the left. From the Green Bay 45, give is to LeGarrette Blount. This time he's met off the left side and driven back. Mike Daniels was there among others. Morrison, the linebacker, jumping in on that pile as well. And it's going to be a loss of maybe 2 yards. Reggie Gilbert led the way from the linebacking core.
Good job by Gilbert playing off the block of the pulling guard Wiggins.
They spotted as a loss of 1. Football back to the Green Bay 46. No score. We're just underway in Detroit. Galladay wide to the left side. Matter of fact, 3 receivers spread to the left side, 2 to the right. Stafford stands alone to the shotgun on 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11, okay.
One safety high for Green Bay. Press coverage on the corners. Here's the snap to Stafford looking downfield. Wings it over the right side. Turned his receiver around, incomplete. Theoretic down the right sidelines of the Green Bay 21-yard line. Coverage provided by Oren Burks.
Oren Burks.
For the Packers.
There you go. Oren Burks with the shout out.
More a case of a missed throw by.
Alright, now I got this stream up. Hopefully this will be a little better.
Little off target to Riddick.
I'll be right back though, guys. I'm actually gonna take that. I'm gonna take Anthony's advice. Put some butter on my wounds real quick. After this 3rd down. After this 3rd down.
Marvin Jones split right. Stafford to the shotgun. Carry on Johnson to his right. Stafford points across at the formation, identifying the coverage, and now takes the snap. Deep drop. Steps up. Throws it deep down the left sideline. Got a man out there. Leap and grab. Touchdown. There is a penalty. Down. Kenny Galladay made a beautiful catch in the end zone, but it might be a hold coming up on Detroit.
Let me say, they're showing a commercial on my stream. Like, I know it's a little delayed, but what the hell? I should be seeing this.
That's not good news, Wayne, if he's not getting up quickly. Not good news at all.
Damn, is Kenny Clark hurt? Kenny Clark's hurt, man. That's going to be really bad for us. We already have Muhammad Wilkerson down. We can't afford to have Clark hurt too.
Clark was shaken up last week.
He's still down.
Mistaken, and did come back into the game. He has been, as Mike Patton, the new defensive coordinator, says, the Packers' best defensive player.
I didn't even see what happened, unfortunately, because the stream right now is showing a commercial. But I think we just got scored on. No score. They called it back because of a hold.
Fall, football, furnace. It's fall. It's football season.
Bobcat Plus,
Right, I'll be right back, guys.
Premier Bobcat dealer is looking for a dynamic sales pro to join their team. You'll need to be really great with customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing the best compact equipment in the business. You'll manage an established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a 6-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits, along with paid time off. If this sounds like you, Bobcat Plus wants to meet you. Send your resume to bobcatplus@yahoo.com. That's bobcatplus@yahoo.com. Bobcat Plus is an equal opportunity employer.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between, that's life too. Experience all life has to offer, and don't wait to protect it. At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages, tailgate parties, meeting players, and more. Everything a fan needs to make game day unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best selection of tickets. From end zone to midfield, in any quantity, home or away. Event USA also makes it easy to sell tickets quickly and at a great price. Get to all the games and more at EventUSA.com. That's EventUSA.com.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
Alright, I'm back.
Rail Transport offers home, daily,
I'm back,
and home
guys.
weekly trucking jobs and paid CDL training at rail.jobs.
So I believe it's 3rd and 21. I don't know how far behind I am.
By holding penalty on Frank Ragnow. Kenny Clark under his own power heading off the field for Green Bay. Now Detroit 3rd down, but 3rd and long. Here's the handoff to Johnson off the right side, and he fights his way across the 45 off right tackle out to the 47-yard line. Oren Burks made the tackle to the Lions. Will punt.
Lions punt. All right. Well, on my screen it shows Rodgers coming out, so we already seen the punt.
Jackson, who's back after being out, but
game start. OMG, this girl.
Sam Martin on in punt formation.
Welcome back.
6 inside the 20 with 1 touchback. Tremont Williams back deep to receive.
Butterfinger now, cubes. I know, right? Butterfinger man.
Carrying toward the far side numbers. It hits on the 18, bounces. The Lions down it inside the 5-yard line.
Well, it was awful close to hitting somebody down there, Wayne.
Awful close to hitting a Green Bay Packer.
Oh,
But
damn.
apparently did not.
Apparently did not.
Down
Okay.
it inside the 5 near the 2.
Damn. Were we down at the 2?
That end over end kick, and when the nose of the football.
Dude, I think my stream is like fucking 10 minutes behind because it keeps buffering. That's ridiculous. It's still showing the punt replay though, so maybe I'm not too far behind. I just don't know why it's constant buffering. Yeah, that's why they call it buff streams.
Wow. That is huge. Again, from our vantage point, hard to see. I don't know if you've seen a replay yet, Larry. But the Lions' offense is back on the field, and they've got it at the 1-yard line of Green Bay.
Wow.
You said it was huge, Wayne. It is.
They touched it and downed it. Oh my God. Well, Detroit's going to score here.
In lifetime, to be honest, I thought it was more a case of it hitting the Lions.
I did too.
As opposed to hitting Kevin King.
Oh boy.
As you see more replays, you see it glance off the back of Kevin King.
So the Lions get it, and McCarthy has thrown the challenge flag. Yeah, this is worth burning a timeout on, just to make sure.
Like you said, this is huge.
So the officials will take a look at it. We'll be back in Detroit.
You're saying the ball just, oh shit. You're saying the ball on the punt hits the Packer player first, then the Detroit guy recovered it. And I think McCarthy's challenging that. But to me it looked like the Detroit guy touched the ball, which would mean that Detroit would have the ball at the 1-yard line. Since it the punt initially bounced off our player. Then it becomes a live ball, if I understand that rule correctly. This is all sorts of messed up. I think the referees are just confused. Coaches look confused too. I can get my video stream to like sync up or at least not buffer. I have a better idea of what's going on. So I guess they're going to challenge it. I guess the Packers are going to challenge this call. But I don't know if they're going to get it or not. And if they don't, Detroit's going to have the ball at the 1-yard line. Oh, shit. I don't know how the referee's going to overturn it. I really don't know what they're challenging.
They become allergic to me. Get back to greatness. With Clip Notes, get the cut you want every time, anywhere. Great clips. It's going to be great.
You want to talk big years in American history? Let's talk about 1974. Rockin' Robin joins the Brew Crew. Hammer and Hank.
Let's see if the TV broadcast will make more sense of this situation.
After review, the ruling on the field stands as called. Additionally, Green Bay will not be charged with challenge. This is the only play.
Okay, so Detroit's going to have the ball at the 1-yard line, apparently.
Higher performing trucks to serve America's firefighters than Pierce Manufacturing.
Radio broadcast hasn't called up yet.
Engineering, testing, or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight. They never stop because firefighters never stop. Pierce Manufacturing. Perform like no other. Learn more or apply at piercemfg.com.
This stream's like really
Ford
rough
Field,
today.
the officials have concluded their investigation into whether the punt glanced off the back of Kevin King or was hit by a Lion player prior to that. And we should get the call here momentarily.
The ruling on the field stands as called. Additionally, Green Bay will not be charged with challenge. This is the only play in a kicking situation where it is a booth review only. So we will correctly give Green Bay back their challenge. Green Bay has the challenge.
But now the
So we didn't challenge it.
will defend from their 1-yard line.
Oh shit.
And the Detroit...
I'm worried about Kenny Clark though. I don't know if he's hurt or not. What's happening with him?
It's a huge play to the detriment of the Green Bay Packers.
Yes, it is. So the defense back on the field for the Packers. Matthew Stafford and that powerful Lions offense is back on the field. 1st and goal from the 1 of Green Bay. Detroit in the red zone is last. 4 touchdowns on 12 possessions. Their touchdown percentage 33.3%.
And they scored.
Last in the league, but they've been set up here.
Packer D, they're 11th.
Ballore, the fullback, Milwaukee native. Blunt, the tailback. Stafford give to LeGarrette Blunt into the middle of the line. Fights for the goal line. Touchdown. Straight ahead plunge by LeGarrette Blunt.
Damn it.
And the Lions score first, leading 6-0.
Lions able to get Antonio Morrison.
It's alright though. It's alright. Only down by 1.
Enough to get into the end zone.
The only good news I could report, Rock, is that, if I'm not mistaken, yes,
Kenny Clark
is back.
Kenny Clark is back. Thank God.
Here's the extra
There's some good news.
By Matt Prater. Out of the hold of Sam Martin. 6-0 Detroit.
All the games being aired there. Oh, that's what's up. Oh, that means you're going to be leaving the stream then, huh?
The officials haven't been given an okay yet. Now they are.
Yeah, I'm
So it is a
buffering
touchdown.
everywhere. Every stream's
The
buffering.
review booth early, busy early in this one.
Yes, they are. Here's Prater for the point after. Longtime Denver Broncos kicker.
Go TV.
Snap to Martin. Placement made, and the kick is good. So,
Damn it, damn it, damn
on
it.
an unusual turn of events, a punt that glanced off of Kevin King, recovered by the Lions of the Green Bay 1. The Lions take the lead 1 play later. And now it's 7-0.
All over some stupid freaking punt like that.
Quick reward,
Like seriously.
return contest. Purchase any package.
That's how Detroit has to get their freaking points off a turnover that puts them at the 1-yard line.
Gain automatic entry. No purchase necessary. Must be 21 to enter. See your local Quick Trip for details. Construction Business Group, operating engineers and contractors, teaming up to build Wisconsin together. Learn more at buildingwisconsintogether.com. So the Lions on the board first. 10:30 to go in this first quarter. 7-0 Detroit. Ty Montgomery back deep to receive this kickoff from Sam Martin.
You gonna stay here with me, babe? Hey, I appreciate it, babe. Thank goodness he's alright. Hell yeah, I know, right? If we lost Kenny Clark, man, we'd be in trouble.
Along the numbers to the 10, 15, 20. Montgomery breaks through, 25-30, spinning his way to the 40. Penalty marker down. He's to the 45-50. Right sidelines, collared down. Inside the Detroit 35-yard line.
Holding.
Penalty marker
More
back
likely
near the Green Bay 30 on the other side of the field from where the play occurred. Reeves, Maben, and Washington on the stop for Detroit.
During the return, holding receiving team number 27. First down.
Josh Jones. Is it just me, or do we hardly ever see a kick return, a good kick return, go without being flagged in this league? Not just the Packers, I'm talking about the whole league. So,
yeah, usually every good kick return is freaking nullified by a damn penalty. First and 10, shotgun.
On the near side, the play happened on the far side as we look at Ford Field, so it was really inconsequential.
Well, actually, they called the hold from a distance. It was involved in the play.
Oh, was it?
You can find another stream to Proto Alpha Dog. You can find another stream to watch them, bro. Peace.
You're absolutely correct.
Out of the shotgun, first and 10.
Fuck out of here.
Hand off to the running back, straight up the middle, going forward.
I'm gonna talk through the whole damn stream.
Right, that's Williams out across the 15 to the 16-yard line on a gain of about 4. Romeo Okwara, former New York Giant defensive end for the Lions, made the stop.
Put your ass in timeout. Maybe you'll learn to show some respect to the streamer.
Of Jimmy Graham, who had lined up as a conventional tight end on the left side.
Bakhtiari and Taylor on the left side of the offensive line. Lindsley is the pivot. Justin McCray, Brian Bulag on the right side. Slot right, slot left. Roger shotgun with a setback to his right. Jamal will make that Aaron Jones to the right side of the quarterback. 2nd and 4. Give Jones into the middle of the line.
Yeah, it is going to be a close game. More likely, unfortunately.
Gain of barely a yard between the hash marks. Deshaun Hand, Devon Kennard on the stop for Detroit, and Green Bay is facing 3rd down. 3rd down and 5.
Hand working off the block of Lane Taylor. Byron Bell making a 2nd straight start at right guard in place of Justin McCray. McCray is active today and available, but Bell gets the nod at right guard.
You're right. I had McCray starting because he was active, but not the case. You're right. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left out of the shotgun. And back to Green Bay. 3rd and 5 at the 17 of the Packers. Adams in motion to the left. Back to throw. Rodgers looking. He airs it out down the right sidelines, and it is incomplete. Pass overthrown. Penalty marker down. Intended for EQ. Equanimous St. Brown. And
Equanimous St.
all
Brown.
the way with Tease Tabor, and they may have him for pass interference or a hold.
Pass interference. Defense. Number 31.
Nice.
Only place the spot of the foul. Automatic. First down.
Tabor got a nice legal jam at the line of scrimmage, but couldn't keep his hands off as they went downfield on the goal route.
So the penalty gets the Packers out of the hole. They mark the football to the 33-yard line of Green Bay. 7-0 Detroit. First quarter, 8:48 to go in the first. This is the first Green Bay offensive series.
Hey, Mr. Greedy, have a good one, brother. Thanks for joining the stream, man.
Under center. Kendricks in motion to the left. Play action, bootlegging right is Rodgers. Dumps it off right side for Graham, off his hand, incomplete.
Yeah.
Pass a little bit high. Devon Kennard was pressuring the quarterback on the pass rush. Graham was open near the 50, but couldn't haul in the errant throw. That play was there.
I was surprised momentarily not seeing Devontae Adams out there. There's 2 rookie wide receivers, but Adams is back now.
Right now it's 7-0 Detroit.
2nd and 10 at the Green Bay 38-yard line. Straight I formation backfield behind Rodgers. And he takes handoff to Williams off the left side, picks his way, breaks through at the 40-yard line number, fights his way up to the 44-yard line.
I'm trying to see if I can get this GameCast to work.
Leaving a 3rd and 4 for Green Bay. Deshaun Hand, the rookie, made the stop for the Lions. 4th rounder out of Alabama.
For some reason it's not working.
Had some success the last couple games with Lance Kendricks lined up as a fullback and doing some lead blocking. At that time, did a nice job on Deshaun Shed, one of the Lion DBs.
Jimmy Graham at a tight end on the right
Oh
side.
shit, my bad. I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Single receiver to the left side. And now they've got 2
We back.
Off that stack, Adams in motion to the left. 3rd and 4, Green Bay 44, Rodgers in the shotgun. And what do we get?
Charge timeout. Green Bay.
So the Packers
30-second timeout.
take a short timeout here, and it gives us an opportunity to remind you the Island Resort and Casino congratulates the Green and Gold on reaching their 100th season of football. The Island is your total resort experience.
I can get the GameCast thing to load up, and I'll put that in the background.
Fundraising galas,
instead of this
weddings,
picture.
corporate luncheons, and more. Lambeau Field Events offers unique spaces for any occasion. Make your event legendary by hosting at Lambeau Field. Wayne and Larry in Detroit. Lions leading 7-0. 7:50 to go in this first quarter. Packers on their first drive of the game offensively are looking at a 3rd down and 4. The Green Bay 44-yard line. St. Brown and Adams both out to the right side. Graham stand up tight end right side of the line. Single receiver left. Rodgers shotgun with Jamal Williams to his left. Now Adams comes in motion across the formation to the left. Long count. Snap to Rodgers. Has time initially. Lots of it. Still looking. Now steps up and scrambles right. Pump fakes on the run. Gets to the corner. Reaches for the first down. And down he goes. Close to the first down of the 48-yard line of the far right sidelines. Looks like he picked it up. Christian Jones, a former Chicago Bears linebacker, made the tackle, and I believe Rodgers got the 4 yards necessary for the first down.
That was one of those cases. Healthy Aaron Rodgers, it's not even a contest getting past the first yard marker, but because he is somewhat hampered with that knee injury, you could see a definite hitch in his get along, but he does get the first. It was ridiculously good protection, by the way.
Yeah. Gain of 5. They mark it at the 49 of Green Bay. Single back
so we can do that
tight ends
instead.
left side of the line. Jamal Williams, the lone back. Give Williams around the left end. Cuts it back at the 50 into enemy territory to the 47-yard line. Gain of 4 for Jamal Williams, and the tackle made by Romeo Okwara of the Detroit Lions defensive front.
Good job by Lane Taylor getting on his man and staying with him.
7-0 Detroit. We have 7:02 to go.
Offense. Wide receiver covered up number 80 on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty. First down.
I didn't see the flag on the far side, to be honest with you, and penalty is going to wipe out a nice game. Penalties and drop passes have plagued this offensive unit. And frustrating for the guys on offense and the coaching staff as well.
When it comes to penalties, the Redskin game was absolutely crazy. First the amount of penalties and yardage the Packers surrendered via the
First
flag.
and 15, Rodgers toss around the left end, Jones, and he's hit and driven down. Virtually no gain. They may have lost a half yard as Jones went wide around the left end. Christian Jones, the linebacker, helps to block it up for Detroit.
Lance Kendricks
we got over here,
the edge there, but
this over into there.
Steamrolled him right into the ball carrier as well.
Loss of 1. They mark it to the 43 of Green Bay. Second down and 16 for the Packers. St. Brown and Valdez-Scantling form a slot to the right side. Graham is the tight end on that side. Adams split to the left. Rodgers in the shotgun.
You got some video above my head,
so. 4-man rush. Rodgers throws it over the middle, deep middle, diving grab between the hash marks. Equanimous St. Brown's got a first down at the 40-yard line. First and 10, 18-yard pickup.
Equanimous St. Brown lined up wide right, the farthest man in that direction as far as receivers go, and ran a dig pattern, a deep in cut underneath the vertical stretch by Valdez-Scantling.
So the Packers drive continues at the Detroit 40 out of the shotgun. Snap. Rodgers swings it left side. Got Kendricks. Breaks one tackle and then tumbles out of bounds just short of the first down. Inside the 35 at the 33-yard line. Looks to be a gain of 7. Quandre Diggs made the tackle for Detroit. And Diggs is playing essentially with one hand. He broke his left hand last week and is playing with a cast on his left hand this week.
Kendricks and Adams running one of our favorites. One of the West Coast offense's favorites, the Dragon. Drag to the outside and in cut by the other receiver.
Second down and 3 for Green Bay at the Detroit 33. Lions leading 7-0.
Yeah, oops.
First quarter. Rodgers in the
You didn't see
shotgun,
nothing.
takes the snap, fakes the
I
handoff
didn't
to
see nothing.
Jones. Deep drop, plenty of time. Swings it right flat, got his man Jones, makes a head fake in the open field. Just inside the 30-yard line, number dives for the 26. Glover Quinn made the tackle, gain of 7. First down, Green Bay.
Close that, close that, close it. Y'all can't see that. Y'all can't see that.
If the Packers can protect like they've done so far,
Y'all can't see that stuff.
Aaron Rodgers is going to have a big day, and the Lions are going to have problems. The protection has been excellent during this drive.
So far, so good. Detroit, however, leading 7-0. Packers on the drive. 4:18 to go in the first. First and 10 at the 26-yard line of Detroit. Snap to Rodgers in the shotgun. Hands it off to Jones. Countering from right to the left hash marks. Fights his way inside the 25 to the 23-yard line. Gain of a tough 3 yards for Aaron Jones. Deshaun Hand on the stop for the Detroit Lions.
Pretty good job by Hand in particular, Wayne. You could see it from here. There was something there. There was a hole there. Hand doing a good job of closing it off. Bounced off the block of Lane Taylor.
They'll find us. I know, huh? Fucking around.
Second and 7. Tight slot to the right side with St. Brown, the outside receiver. A stack to the left for the Packers. Rodgers under center. Pulls back from center. 5-step drop. Now the tight pocket. Throws the right side off the hands of the intended receiver, Jamal Williams. And on the other side of that, wide open, just beyond Williams, was the wide receiver, Devontae Adams. Jared Davis had the coverage.
Yeah, Adams almost in position to catch it on the ricochet.
So it's third down again for Green Bay.
It's so difficult. I can't find a good stream to watch.
A little too much.
Could just go downstairs and watch it.
On his pass protection on
Buffer.
Packers converted a season best 11 of 19 third downs a week ago. Third down here and 7 yards to go.
3rd and 7. Okay. I'm trying to keep up like y'all.
Shotgun joined by Williams to his left, takes the snap, everybody out for a pass, rushes on, throws it quickly left side, incomplete. Behind the intended receiver Williams, they came with a blitz that time. Devon Kennard was breathing hot and heavy on the quarterback, and he got it away. Incomplete. So 4th down, and Mason Crosby comes on for a field goal try.
Now, getting beat by Kerry Hyder on the pass rush, that was the initial pressure.
Crosby 10 of 11 field goals, his lone miss from 52 yards.
Yeah, my stream's behind. It's probably behind by like 5 minutes compared to like the live feed TV version. Fuck.
Well, this is officially a weird start to this game, Wayne.
The Lions have a 7-0 lead over the Packers with
we missed a damn field goal. Fuck, man.
This is the Packers Radio Network.
Quick Trip, Miller Lite, and Johnsonville have teamed up this football season to give.
I just wish I could watch the stream of this game. I'm not having any luck.
Cancer and related blood disorders. Why is this important? Because anybody who is battling cancer is someone's child, someone's friend, someone you can't live without. Successful protocols developed right here in Wisconsin have become the standard for patient care here in the United States and across the world. Be part of this over 41-year-old tradition and find ways to get involved yourself. Go to macfund.org.
Why is that playing? I don't need that playing. My bad, my bad.
Never hesitate to act. Neither does Pierce Manufacturing. No one builds higher performing trucks to serve America's firefighters than Pierce Manufacturing. No one invests more in research, engineering, testing, or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight.
About to be disappointed.
They never stop because firefighters never stop.
I hope you're just talking
Pierce
about
Manufacturing. Perform like no other. Learn more or apply at PierceMFG.com.
Even my GameCast The score on NFL.com is not even updated.
Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's
Should say
largest and
7-3
premier
at least.
Bobcat dealer, is looking for a dynamic sales
We're not
pro to
7-3
join
because
their
we missed a
team.
field goal, so I
You'll
guess
need
it's
to be really
updated.
great
My
with
bad.
customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing the best compact
How
equipment
the
in the
fuck we missed
business.
that field
You'll
goal?
manage
God
an
damn.
established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a six-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits, along with paid time off. If this sounds like you, Bobcat Plus wants to meet you. Send your resume to bobcatplus@yahoo.com. That's bobcatplus@yahoo.com. Bobcat Plus is an equal opportunity employer.
Packers offense crossed the 50-yard line. When you cross age 50, ask your doctor about Cologuard, a non-invasive colon cancer screening for individuals age 50 and above at average risk for colorectal cancer. Visit Packers50.com for more information. On that drive, Mason Crosby missed a 41-yard field goal. Detroit takes over 1st and 10 at the Lions' 31-yard line. 7-0 Detroit. 3:22 to go in the first quarter. Stafford in the shotgun with a setback to his right, and he hands it off to that setback. It is Johnson who makes a spin move. Got by the tackle attempt to Kentrell Bryce. Picks up yardage off right guard to the 35-yard line. A gain of 4.
How am I watching the game? I'm watching the game. Well, actually, I'm not watching the game. I'm listening to the game on the radio website. I'm trying to watch the game on stream, but it's just buffering. Like it buffers like every 2 seconds, which makes it completely unwatchable.
To the right slot, left Stafford alone to the shotgun. Tight end on the left side. Now they move Johnson in motion to the offensive backfield. It is 2nd down and 6 for Detroit at the Lions 35. Snap to Stafford. Rush on. Stafford tight pocket. Rainbows the left side. And a leaping grab. Galladay, the defender, fell down. Down the left sidelines. Galloway to the 20. Breaks a tackle. 50
oh my God.
10, down to the 5-yard line. Oh my goodness. Kenny Galladay who had a touchdown. Take it away due to a holding penalty earlier in this first quarter.
We're about to go down 2 scores, guys.
60-yard play. Josh Jackson, the man they beat.
And beat him with a back shoulder type throw up high.
Yeah, no problem, buddy. No problem, man.
Than Jackson of reacting.
Come on, defense.
Thrown ball at the moment of truth.
7-0 Detroit and the Lions at the doorstep again. Inside the 5, down near the 1-yard line.
That dude's breaking all sorts of tackles.
Garrett Blunt came in averaging 2.7 yards per rushing attempt, but in short yardage situations, he is tough. Gain on that play of 4. 2nd and goal to go at the 1.
Lions running a lot of power gap football. Block down and pull a guard up through the hole. That time was Frank Ragnow.
Ragnow's an impressive guard as a rookie. They drafted him as a center. He's playing guard. Single back offense. 2nd and goal to go at the 1. Stafford under center again. Hands it off to Blunt off the left side of the line. He cruises his way across the goal line for the touchdown.
Damn. Touchdown Detroit.
15-0 Detroit. 66 seconds to go in the first quarter.
Damn.
Dean Lowry at the point of attack didn't give much ground, but he was tied up.
Not trying to jinx, but we can't afford any division losses. That's facts, brother. Straight facts, man. We really cannot.
Will have to overcome adversity here today on the road.
We have to overcome some adversity today.
60-yard catch and run sets up a 1-yard touchdown plunge by
Yeah.
LeGarrette Blunt. And now the point after.
I'm still mad over that stupid call on that punt, and I put them at the 1.
It is up and it is good.
Got another flag, Wayne.
Another penalty. See, right now I'm seeing the extra point. Yeah, we hit the kicker. Okay.
The officiating crew conferring.
See, a lot better if I get my stream to stay clear so I can at least see what's going on.
No.
They just kind of get it done, huh?
Yep. This league, everything's a conference.
Everything.
Apparently TV has stepped away. And
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense. Detroit is elected to put that 15-yard penalty on the kickoff. Timeout.
So there you have it. 66 seconds to go. 4 plays, 69 yards, 2:16 time of possession for the Lions, and they lead 14-0. You're listening to Packers football.
It's a rough start for the Pack.
94.5 KTI Country gives you the most
Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
Definitely a
There
rough
is a
start.
difference.
Ortho ASAP, the walk-in urgent care clinic for bone, joint, and muscle injuries.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
The Spine Center, an all-inclusive single source for complete spine care in one convenient location.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
On-site physical therapy, pain management, and MRI.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
23-hour or less total joint replacements at their Orthopedic Surgery Center.
Yeah, at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
I-94 exit 290.
OrthoWisconsin.com.
There is a difference.
Hey everyone, Bob Euchre here for the Boucher Automotive Group. Some people don't realize
Oh,
just how large the Boucher
rough
Group
start,
is.
guys. Rough
Some
start,
of their
but it's still
dealership
early.
names start with Gordy, some start with Frank, and a few others start with Boucher. So buyers might not realize they're all part of the same great organization. No matter which location you choose, you'll have 8,000 vehicles to choose from. As long as it has Boucher in the name, you're in the right place. Check out the Boucher Group's full inventory at Boucher.com.
When it comes to remodeling, everyone has advice about who you should hire. But who can you trust? Your boss? Neighbors? Random online reviews? No. When it comes to remodeling, you can trust NARI. All NARI members are experienced, proven, qualified, and verified by
We usually pull it together in the second half.
and have your back.
Yeah, hopefully we
Join us
do.
for the NARI
Hopefully.
Home and Remodeling Show, October 12th to 14th at State Fair Park. Get discount tickets at NARIMilwaukee.org.
We'll see though. We'll see
Wanna
though.
talk big years
I mean,
in
we haven't really
American
had a chance on
Let's
offense.
talk about 1974. Rockin' Robin joins the Brew Crew. Hammer and Hank hits number
It's clutch.
715. And
Follow the buzzards. Hey, appreciate that name, brother. Hey, Gaming Key, watched your TK19 stream last night. It was good stuff. A sub? Hey, man, appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it, dude.
All bikes unite at the Harley-Davidson Museum.
I like your name too, man. Follow the buzzards. And Bray Wyatt. So I would assume you're a Bray Wyatt fan then.
hdmuseum.com.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between,
Appreciate the
that's life
sub,
too.
brother.
Experience
Much love, much
all
love.
life has to offer, and don't wait to protect it. At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
Miller Lite, the original light beer brewed to have more taste with only 96 calories. Hold true. U.S. Cellular's new Unlimited with
probably the
Payback
one
pays you
that's
for
good
data
one.
you don't use, so you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon. U.S. Cellular, national coverage in the middle and anywhere. Terms and conditions apply. Football is at the 50-yard line. And Martin hits a high pooch kick. He wants a return out of this, and he's going to get it. Along the left side numbers is Montgomery turning upfield across the 10, and down he goes. Short of the 15-yard line of the 14, where the Packers offense will put it in play. Trailing 14-0. Jalen Reeves, may have been a linebacker, made the tackle for Detroit.
They have to repeat the block of Antonio Morrison.
62 seconds ago in this first quarter. The Lions leading 14-0.
You know, it's interesting, Wayne. I don't know if people appreciate this, but a kickoff return is just like any other offensive play. Everybody is assigned to somebody. And if a guy
Hopefully
comes
this stream
storming through, makes
as
a
well.
play, somebody
Pretty clear.
missed the block.
Valdez-Scantling wide to the right side. Devontae Adams to the left. Aaron Rodgers under center.
First and 10.
Offense, first and 10 to the Green Bay 14.
Gives it to Ty Montgomery for a gain of 4.
Handoff goes to the running back Jamal Williams. Picks his way off
Oh,
the left
wrong.
side
My bad.
and gets about 3 yards across
My
the
bad.
15 to almost the 17-yard line.
So this actually, the stream I'm watching is actually slightly ahead of the radio stream I'm listening to.
Has been very active in this first quarter at defensive
That's
end.
nice.
Makes
That's
the
good.
stop.
Robinson working against Taylor that time, and you are absolutely correct, Wayne. Robinson is a ton against the run. That's his forte.
Shotgun set. Refs coming on the field.
In the slot right side.
What's happening? Timeout.
Devontae Adams wide to the right. Rodgers in the shotgun on 2nd and 7. Valdez-Scantling to the left, and now what do we have? A timeout taken by Detroit.
First, charge timeout. Detroit. This will be a 30-second timeout.
24 seconds ago in this first quarter, Detroit leading 14-0. Potawatomi Hotel and Casino is open 24/7 and home to gaming, dining, bars, live music, and an
At least my thumb's feeling a little better. You guys could probably maybe, you know,
at BaysBig.com.
maybe that little white.
Responsibly. Hey, Pella's new
Being a baby,
integrated
though.
roll
This kinda
screen
hurts,
is a real game changer. Screens when you need a breeze, just a Pella perfect view when you don't. Discover the latest offers now at PellaWI.com/Wayne. Along with the Rock, Larry McCarron,
Where's Aaron Jones? He had a couple carries, but I wish he'd come back.
Possession of the game for the Packers, who trail 14-0. 2nd and 7. Football near the 17-yard line of Green Bay. A-Rod shotgun takes the snap.
Welcome back, brother. Real hero. So far, the game's not going too well. We're down 14-0. And according to Kenny, something else just happened.
So it'll be 3rd down for the Packers. Nevin Lawson had the coverage.
We throw an interception here.
You know, that's one of those plays, Wayne,
Be a pick six.
at the professional level, you're almost expected to make.
Rodgers just seems out of it today. I don't know what it is.
On the sideline. Better make it.
So another 3rd down for the Packers, who came into the game 10th in the NFL, 44% conversions on 3rd down. They stack 2 receivers, tight slot to the left. Rodgers shotgun takes the snap, rolls out right, looking downfield. Still looking now, hit from behind, fumbles the football. It is up for grabs on the far side, and the Lions have recovered.
Oh, my word.
Detroit football near the 22-yard line. Romeo Okwara tomahawked it from behind.
Recovered by the defense. First down.
Okwara.
Devon Kennard made the recovery.
Okwara able to take the great circle route around David Bakhtiari and then make up ground as Aaron Rodgers was scanning downfield looking for somebody to throw the ball to. And Rodgers basically never saw him coming.
4th fumble lost this season by the Packers offense. Detroit set up leading 14-0. 1st and 10 to the Green Bay 22. Wow, could anything go more wrong in the last 9 seconds of this first quarter than has happened already to the Packers?
An official weird start just got weirder.
Johnson, the lone setback. Stafford under center on 1st and 10. Give to Johnson. Picks his way off left guard into a crowd and is turned back. Blake Martinez led the way along with Kyler Fackrell for Green Bay. Bryce was also there.
Straight up booty. You're right. You're right.
Detroit over. Aaron Rodgers fumble and recovery by the Lions. 2nd down and 9 at the Green Bay 21 when we resume. End of 1. Detroit 14. The Packers nothing. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Smash that like button, guys.
Ever wonder why Miller High Life is called the champagne of beers?
Ozinga is more than ready-mix concrete. They perfected the art of logistics and are experts at hauling materials and being on the move. From railways to riverways to the open road, Ozinga takes the worry out of sourcing, coordinating, and transporting bulk materials for any job. And it's all under one family-owned roof, so it costs less too. When it comes to getting the job done right, Ozinga's 90 years of experience benefits your bottom line. Ozinga, let's get moving. Learn more at ozinga.com.
When my hair's too long, I'm not on my game. But after a haircut at Great Clips, I'm a
new man. My voice sounds like this when I barbecue raw meat.
At the gym, my abdominals abdominate. I can do that Elvis thing with my lower lip. And allergies, they become allergic to me.
Hey, PWCX Supreme. I appreciate that, brother.
Notes, get the cut you want every time.
Go Lions. It's all good, brother. I'm just glad you're here for the stream, man. They're playing pretty well.
It's up to you to keep the
I give it to you, man.
Through winter's worst. Less time worrying about your equipment is more time for clearing lots. So we'll cut to the chase. Only Western builds.
It don't matter though, man. Packers fan, Lions fan, Bears fan, you're all welcome here.
With 65 years of experience behind us, we know what it takes to save time
hey, everybody's
and stay
welcome.
profitable.
Well, let's go Pack,
So
man.
we
Go
make
Pack,
one
go, baby.
promise. More jobs done faster. Visit westernplows.com to learn more.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
Our contestant in the Menards Big Play Contest, June Kelly from Judah, Wisconsin. June wins $500 from Menards if Green Bay scores a touchdown from 25 yards or more to
Go Pack, go! I'm gonna get there we go. Let's get the Go Pack, go chant going, guys. In the stream.
100 total yards, 37 on the ground, 63 through the air. Packers just 52 total yards in that first quarter. And
yeah, man. I mean, Detroit, they always play. They always want to play tough against Green Bay, man. They play all out.
As we look at Ford Field. Football to the Green Bay 21-yard line.
I'm back.
Stafford in the shotgun with a setback to his left. Carry on Johnson. Luke Wilson, the tight end, to the wing left side. Galladay to the left. Slot set up to the right. Tate in the slot of the right side. Stafford now long count, steps up to the line of scrimmage, now back.
Heck yeah, man, I agree. Even though you guys are at home, 14-0, I was not expecting this.
Stafford to the pocket, lofts it, left side of the end zone, incomplete. Trying to get Galladay.
I like Stafford though, man. He's a really good quarterback. I wish he played for another team.
And it is 3rd and 9 for Detroit from the Green Bay 21.
Galladay is such an inviting target.
There we go, okay. Go Pack, go. Where am I, Cube? I'm in Ohio.
You can create a whole nother layer of getting open, the vertical layer, because not many guys can line up and deal with 6'4" when he's leaping.
3rd and 9, 3 receivers bunch on the right, single receiver to the left. Stafford looks it over. He's got Theo Riddick, the receiving running back, to his left in the backfield. From the shotgun, Stafford, quick toss, right side, and it is deflected, incomplete. Tried to get rid of it. Packers are coming on a blitz. He tried to get rid of it real quick off the right side.
Who do the Bears play today? Or do they play?
Receiver.
Lions trying to set up a screen in that
it's kind of early to have a bye week. But...
throw very low.
Shit.
Intended for Galladay, I believe.
Is it their bye week, or did they already play?
Down, so the Lions bring the field goal unit on.
Must be the Bears' bye week.
For him is a chip shot.
What's his career long, Wayne?
64. Yep. 2013 at Denver.
Heck yeah, he would. Stafford would be good on any team, bro. Any team. He has a hell of an arm. Alright, we're down by 3 scores now. 17-0. Good God almighty. I was not expecting this at all, guys.
The Lions extend their lead to 17-0. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely F the Vikings more than anybody else in our damn division. Fuck the Vikings. I hate them. They're the worst team. I hate the Vikings. First it goes Minnesota, then Chicago, then Detroit. In terms of my hatred. Bears bye week. I was gonna say it's kind of early, but not really. It's week 5, so.
5678 or on the web at up.com.
Packers usually have their bye weeks like week 8, which is perfect. That's over the season.
In Detroit, the Lions cash 3 on the fumble by Aaron Rodgers, and now it is 17-0. Opening minute of play, second quarter here in Detroit.
These damn Bears, man. I know they dominated last week. If we didn't tie with Minnesota, we would be number 1 in the division. Pretty sure. It was that damn tie that screwed us over.
Here's the kickoff, high and deep through the end zone and taken back line of the end zone by Montgomery, who downs it. Well, I'd say Aaron Rodgers and company have their work cut out for them here today on the road.
Oh, yeah.
Trailing 17-0.
Somehow I knew you were going to say that.
I don't think there's any other way we could say it.
No, absolutely not.
I'm glad I found a good stream to watch, though, so I could actually narrate what I see to you guys if need be.
No, this is the kind of score when it goes up in stadiums around the country during the early games, people go, oh, wow.
I know, right? People looking at this game, they're like, holy shit.
Early second quarter.
Rodgers orchestrating some young receivers out there. Equinemius St. Brown, Marquez Valdez-Scantling.
I miss Jordy.
Veteran Devontae Adams. There's a holdup right now, and I'm not sure why.
I miss Jordy Nelson.
Oh, they're setting the chains. That's
shit.
Somebody stepped on the chains and got tripped up or whatever. Now we're set to go. First down, 25
Guaranteed to do that this once.
Rodgers under center. Jones the lone setback.
Nice.
Valdez-Scantling wide right. Taking the handoff to Jones, back to throw. Rodgers swings it right side, got his man on down just inside the 40-yard line.
Hey, appreciate the like. Thanks, buddy.
On the catch, Darius Slay in coverage for Detroit. 14-yard gain, first down.
Valdez-Scantling going in motion towards the tight end to that side, and then running a fake pattern over the middle and broke it back outside, freed himself up, created separation.
Adams wide to the left, Valdez Scantling in the slot left side. Equinemius St. Brown split to the
There we go. There's our boy Aaron Jones. That dude's a tough runner, dude. Aaron Jones is a beast.
That's about a 7-yard gain, and it was all Aaron Jones and his lower body strength to get it done. Jared Davis finally brought him down to the 47 of Green Bay.
Excellent second effort by Jones as the Lions were trying to strip the ball.
I love Aaron Jones, man. He needs to be our #1 running back. We got 6.3 yards per rush. Another good run.
Second down and a little
nice.
more than 2 yards ago. Toss Jones around the left end. Bakhtiari out in front. Jones turns the corner 50, 45, 40. Cartwheel down inside the 40.
I'll try to keep my reaction waiting until the radio broadcast catches up. Darius Slade, yeah, he's definitely underrated. He's been their top cornerback for a while.
Into Lions territory at the 35-yard line, a 23-yard gain.
Last couple games, the Packers have been pulling David Bakhtiari, fine athlete.
Straight up facts, though, Mr. X. Yeah, Darius Slade is highly underrated, for sure, bro.
Adams to the left side, slot to the right with the 2 rookies, St. Brown and Valdez Scantling. Rogers shotgun, setback.
Aaron Jones, man, he's a
Kendricks
beast.
to his left, Jones to his right.
He just took out the dude on the sideline.
Has to beat Reeves Maben and takes him to the corner, out of bounds. 30-yard line, that's a gain of a quick 5 yards. Jalen Reeves Maben in pursuit for Detroit.
Jones getting a nice block on the edge by Lance Kendricks. Kendricks once again lining up in the backfield as a lead blocker. Real nice job cutting down the Lions end man on the line of scrimmage.
Opening 3 minutes, second quarter, 17-0 Detroit. Packers on the drive. Ball to the left hash mark, 30-yard line of Detroit. 3 receivers right, everybody else is tight. Rogers is in the shotgun, Jones to his right. And the handoff to Jones as a hole off the left side, breaks through, and on the left hash marks, diving for a first down. To the 25-yard line, looked to be a gain of 5 yards. Glover Quinn on the stop for Detroit. Move the chains for Green Bay.
Power football for the Packers, blocking down on the left side. Byron Bell pulling around that and kicking out. Jones runs underneath that block.
3 minutes gone by, second quarter. Lions leading 17-0, but the Packers on the drive. They mark it to the 24 of Detroit. Adams to the left side, Valdez Scantling wide to the right. On the wing right side, they get motion to the left. And faking the handoff, bootlegging right as Rogers being chased, lofts it right side and threw it out of bounds, incomplete.
Out of bounds.
Jared Davis on the blitz for Detroit. Applying pressure on Aaron Rodgers. Davis is the fastest of the Detroit linebackers. Oftentimes he'll overrun plays, but he's got tremendous speed at the middle linebacker spot.
Yeah, that time the Packers run and keep
RKO, no. How are you doing streams playing with subscribers? Yeah, I don't normally play with subscribers as much, but I've been more susceptible to it lately. See, I do play with some subscribers.
24-yard line of Detroit. 17-0 Lions. Packers on the drive. Rogers shotgun. Williams to his right.
Ooh.
2 receivers to the left side. Snap to Rogers looking left.
But I'm going to drop a quick plug. So if you guys have time, just click this link. Leave a like, subscribe if you're into gaming. And, you know, just say what's up to my guy, Cal.
St. Brown made a leaping attempt, and he goes 6'5". And now the Packers go no huddle. Lions trying to get a man off the field, and they do just in time.
Just a quick plug for my homie.
3rd and 10 Green Bay at the Detroit 24. Muddle huddle for the Packers. Now they shift into a shotgun.
What's happening? What's happening? What's happening?
To the right side of Rogers. Slot right. Slot left.
Oh.
Jimmy Graham on the slot left side. Snap to Rogers looking downfield. Good protection. Waiting. Backpedals. Rolls right. And then throws it away down the right side.
Yeah. I mean, we're just playing very flat today. I don't know what it is.
Covered. Rogers threw it away down the right side. And the field goal unit comes on once again.
Nothing cooking downfield, Wayne. As you mentioned, the protection was excellent. Plenty of time to scan everybody.
That was rough.
42-yard field goal attempt for Mason Crosby. Missed a 41-yarder in the first quarter.
Can you make this one, please?
11:24 to go. First half.
No? Okay.
Here's the snap. J.K. Scott with the placement. The kick to the uprights. Hits the right upright and bounds away. It is no good.
You have to be kidding me.
Oh, are you fucking kidding me?
A stunning turn of events in this first half of play. 11:19 to go in the first half. Crosby has missed from 41 and 42 yards. The latest hitting the right upright. 11:19 to go in the half. Detroit still leads 17-0. This is the Packers Radio Network.
No, Kimmy, you cannot give up on the Packers. It's only the second quarter. You cannot give up.
Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's largest and premier Bobcat
We have been
dealer,
playing
is
flat.
looking for a
Yeah,
dynamic
we've
sales
been
pro
playing
to
really
join
flat.
their team. You'll need to be really great with customers.
I don't know what it is
organized,
today,
and
but they
love
just
getting your
seem so
hands
out of
dirty
sync.
while showcasing the best compact equipment in the business.
They seemed
You'll
out of sync
manage
last week,
established
too.
territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a six-figure income, insurance, and retirement.
I'm gonna mute the. I don't like those commercials. Stupid Wisconsin commercials. Let's play this. I do, man. Yep. It's probably parent. I don't know what's up with Crosby, man. I have no idea. He's off today. Last week he was gold. Yeah. Not this week though. Season really has not been great. No, it has not. But still the first quarter. Well, actually, no, we're in the second quarter now of the season, so.
The moment you realize your fridge is trying to tell you something.
Well, at least we have a winning record.
We sell more appliances than anyone else, so we can help you pick the right one.
Packer fans know more than anyone that when we're down, we're definitely not out. We're only 3-1, so we're good. But don't want to excuse or dismiss poor play like this. Definitely not. Bitch, are you not live? I thought you were live.
The only thing that would make this better is if my mom were here.
Now that's some American history. Experience it at the Harley-Davidson Museum.
All bikes unite at the Harley-Davidson Museum for Thursday night bike
Wish
night.
my neighbors
Live
would shut
music,
the
food
fuck
and
up.
drink specials, and plenty of eye candy. Full details at hdmuseum.com.
Now with NFC teams, the Panthers up 14-3 in the Giants, and the Falcons down to the Steelers 13-7.
I hope so, man. I hope
now
so.
Back to Wayne and Larry, the USA.
As we've seen in the Chicago game, man, it's definitely a tale of two halves sometimes.
Lions leading 17-0. Mason Crosby has missed field goals of 41 and 42 yards.
I mean, shoot, I thought we lost against Chicago first game of the year, but second half, man, we turned that shit on. This guy did the same thing here.
Stafford under center. Three receivers left. One of those receivers, Wilson, in motion to the wing on the right side. Stafford pulls back, play action, back to throw, tight pocket, scrambles to his left. Now takes it himself and then is covered up. And back near the 28-yard line, so loss of 4 yards. It was Josh Jackson also getting in on that play for Green Bay. Was Blake Martinez in the neighborhood.
Jackson navigating his way around a block attempt of Luke Wilson, a tight end, and actually flushed Stafford out of the pocket.
So about first sack of the ball game for Green Bay. Stafford in the shotgun with a setback to his left. They set up a slot to the right, single receiver to the left side. Marvin Jones, press coverage by Williams on Jones. Here's the snap to Stafford on second down. Looking downfield, throws it over the middle on the crossing pattern. Got his man Galladay, who's taken down by Kentrell Bryce. Across the 45 or the 46-yard line on the near left side. First down, Detroit Lions on a 19-yard gain.
Galladay lined up on the opposite side of the line of scrimmage. And just
Hey, what up, Kyle? Right now, Detroit's winning 17-0. But it's not over yet. It's not over yet. It'll be a top 5 team once the season ends, guaranteed. I agree, brother. I agree, James.
Joe Dahl is in as a blocking tight end. He is eligible. An offensive line.
James Cannon.
The Lions at the line of scrimmage. First and 10.
I know you don't post any videos or nothing, but I'm gonna sub to your channel.
Stafford under center takes on the handoff to
I appreciate you being
Johnson
here.
into the middle of the line. Fights his way along the left hash marks. Across the 46 to the 48-yard line. Gain of a couple of yards. Mid portion of the Packers defense was there on the play, led by Dean Lowry.
Wayne, you mentioned the offensive lineman reporting in as an eligible receiver. The Lions do get creative offensively. They've got something going with Jamal Agnew, a defensive back occasionally.
Yep.
Don't they?
Yes, they do. They'll run him on a jet sweep out of the slot. LeGarrette Blount is the tailback now. Nick Ballore is the fullback. Ballure out of Central Michigan. Milwaukee area native, Whitefish Bay High School. Second down and 8. Back to throw. Stafford in the pocket. Rainbows deep down the right side. Got a man out there. Catch is made. Penalty marker down to the offensive back.
Damn.
Marvin Jones on the reception. Beating Kevin King.
What the hell, Kevin King? He had like a good 4-yard separation on that dude.
As well.
Our defense definitely needs
One
work.
in the offensive backfield, one downfield.
There are 2 fouls on the play, 1 by each team.
I mean, last week they played good, but it was against Buffalo.
Number 20, illegal use of the hands to the face offense. Number 71, those penalties will offset second down.
So repeat second down and 8. Rockets a little distressing. Galladay is winning deep, and that time Marvin Jones, who's been a noted Packers killer, 20 catches, 294 yards, 2 touchdowns in 3 meetings with Green Bay since coming over to Detroit from Cincinnati. He was loose on that play.
And we're still waiting for Golden Tate to explode.
They haven't even looked his way yet.
Oh man, Golden Tate too.
Second
Forgot
down
about
and 8
him.
for Detroit.
Definitely not looking good for the Pack.
They got a fine receiving core, as you pointed out, though.
17-0 Lions. 3 receivers.
Can we get a turnover? Something to give us some momentum? Anything? Hey, what up, Jason?
And here's the snap. Stafford. Blitz is on. Stafford being chased. Stafford hit and sacked. Quentin Dix, I believe, is the man who got to him and cut his legs out from under him. Loss of 6 yards. Second sack on this drive. So it's 3rd down Detroit. Going to be about 13 yards to go for the Lions. Mike Pettin getting a little creative, Rock.
Yeah, Clinton.
Wish we'd run the ball. That would help our defense. It would too. Especially if we start running with Aaron Jones. Wear down their defense, help our defense.
Slot right, slot left. 3rd down Detroit. 8-11 to go.
I mean, we have decent running backs. They don't need to rely as much on Rodgers.
Stafford to the shotgun to the setback to his left, takes the snap. Deep drop, Packers on another blitz. Stafford steps up, fires it over the middle. He's got his man. It is Theo Riddick. Breaks a tackle across the 50, but staying right with him and yanking him down eventually is Oren Burks.
He's short of the first at least.
To make that kind of a
Running the football is like poison to McCarthy. I know, right?
4th down Detroit.
He does not like running the ball.
Burks not overrunning Riddick. Riddick stopped on a dime and Burks
He's
right with him.
you know, he's infatuated with those big plays like we all are. But I mean, if you're a coach, man, you gotta be smart. You gotta run the ball, control the clock, wear down the defense. Way too many 3 and outs.
Here's the kick. This one a high floater. And Tremont Williams drifts under it, makes the catch, and then drops to his knees to secure the ball. Inside the 15, near the 12.
Tremont, you were good like 10 years ago. Times have changed.
7:19 to go in the first. Still Detroit 17, Green Bay nothing. You're listening to Packers football.
I'm not hating though. I remember when Tremont Williams was really young playing for us. He was really good.
Too long, I don't feel like me. But after a haircut at Great Clips, I get my...
But it's not 2007 no more.
I order reprints of my driver's license photo. My dentist.
The last thing you want in disaster is to lose communications.
Strikes. That is when your communication service can really become.
This stream quality is like really low. Good thing I'm listening to the radio. Mike Pettin has really improved our defense. He has. I mean, it takes time. We still have a lot of young players, especially in the secondary. Kevin King's given up some big plays, as has Jackson, but I mean, what can you do? They're young players. It's not going to be overnight success, but
to take care of people and make sure everyone comes home safe. That's what my #1 goal is.
I'd definitely take my Pettin over Dom Capers. I'm just glad Dom Capers is gone. Aaron Jones can be special if he gets the touches. Indeed, I agree, brother. I mean, he's been running hard today.
What's so funny? What am I hoping for? Something that leaves me speechless.
That's so fire. Good.
Management and MRI.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
23-hour or less total joint replacements at their orthopedic surgery center.
Yeah, at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
I-94 exit 290.
OrthoWisconsin.com.
There is a difference.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these
7 carries, 40 yards.
Everything that happens in between,
It's not bad, not bad at all.
Experience all life has to offer.
Are you doing any games tonight? Yeah, I'm going to be gaming. I'll probably play some WWE or Friday the 13th.
It's the first step in determining the best financial
Maybe Dead by
solution
Daylight.
to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
Might hit up my bro, see if he wants to play Dying Light or Killing Floor, something like that. This game makes me want to drink, I know, right? This game makes me want to take some shots. Drink to forget.
Ozinga's 90 years of experience benefits your bottom line. Ozinga, let's get moving. Learn more at ozinga.com.
Detroit, today's game
We're
brought
back.
to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer.
1st and 10, back to pass. Look right, look left. Nice catch by Jimmy Graham. Nice catch.
7:19 to go second quarter. 1st and 10, Green Bay, 12-yard line of the Packers. Slot right, everybody else is tight, single back offense. Williams, it appears, the lone setback behind Rodgers, who ducks in under center, pulls back. 3-step drop, looking around. Pops it over the left side, leaping grab, Jimmy Graham, and he's got it up across the 35-yard line. Tough catch by Graham.
That was a tough catch, too.
In his shirt. 1st down, Green Bay on a 24-yard pass play.
Great example of Aaron Rodgers.
1st and 10, play action. Wide open. Nice catch, Devontae. All right, guys. All right, we're marching. Hopefully we don't ruin it this time.
168 yards and 2 touchdowns against the Detroit defense.
Hey, Passion, what's up? How you doing? No picks, but he has lost a fumble.
Slot right, tight slot left as well. Faking the handoff, Rodgers quickly throws it over the middle. Got his man, Devontae, cutting right into Detroit territory. Brought down outside the hash marks, inside the 45 of the 42-yard line of the line.
No interceptions, but he did lose a fumble.
A bullet from Aaron Rodgers for 22
Got strip sacked.
to Devontae Adams.
Adams running a slant from the left side against zone coverage by Detroit.
Going deep. And he... Oh. Sorry, guys. I don't want to keep ruining it before the radio announces the play, but it's hard. Let's just hear how this guy, see if he was excited for his play.
They've got 3 receivers spread to the left, 1 to the right. Snap to Rodgers looking around. He lofts it over the right side. And a leaping attempt is made. The pass play broken up inside the 5-yard line to the near right side. Trying to get it to Valdez, Scantling, and Nevin Lawson. Equal to the task that time. High point of the ball and knocked it away.
That's just good. Man-to-man.
You have Friday the 13th now? Hey, that's what's up, Kyle. That's what's up, brother. We're going to have to play that then. You're already drunk? We got this, though. Hell yeah, we do. Go Pack. Hey, appreciate it, Kaiser. I'm doing good, Passion. I'm doing good. Aside from the Packers getting on my nerves, playing like trash. We're losing 17-0 at the moment.
And he hands it off to Williams. Tries to cut it back along the left hash marks. Williams for a short gain, just inside the 40 to the 39. Gain of 3 yards, if that. Jarrett Davis, Glover Quinn cut him off in the pass. And it's 3rd down and 7.
5 minutes left in the second.
39-yard line of Detroit.
3rd and 7.
Packers 1 of 4 on 3rd down conversions.
Devontae's from your hometown, Kenny? Really?
9th in the league in 3rd down conversion defense at 34.8%.
That's what's up. That's what's up. I love Devontae. Speaking of your boy Devontae.
Crowd comes to full throw. Snap to A-Rod. Steps up. Scrambles left. Throws it late. Left side. Got Devontae. Juggling catch. Races out of bounds. 10-yard line of Detroit.
Juggling catch, man.
Green Bay Packers. They mark it at the 9. Oh, what a play by Aaron Rodgers. They beat Darius Slay, the All-Pro.
The All-Pro Darius Slay. Yep. Mr. Underrated. First and goal.
Standing up within a couple yards of the offensive.
Tough running by Aaron Jones. Rodgers is 7 for 15, 121 yards.
And from that point forward, it's a matter of time till the ball got there. Very well done by Adams. And
just under 50%. 120 yards, not bad.
First and goal to the Detroit 9. Rogers pulls back from center, gives to Williams.
Got a lot of yards on his drive.
Follows blocking off left tackle inside the 5, down near the 4, gain of 5. Second down and goal to go at the Detroit 4. Jared Davis, the inside linebacker, made the stop for the Lions.
Really nicely done by Corey Lindsley, who's off to a strong start this season. Just buried his man on that play. Created movement and then buried him.
Lindsley outstanding at Washington, according to Pro Football Focus. 81.8 grade that day. Slot left,
Came from Fresno State with Derek Carr. Oh yeah, that's right. That's right. Gonna stream? All right, brother. I'll be there.
Snap to Rogers. Left side for Jimmy Graham, and it is incomplete. Graham.
Now, fun fact: Corey Lindsley, our center, went to high school in Boardman, Ohio, which is just right down the road from me, like not even 5 minutes away. He comes here every now and then to Boardman. I have yet to meet him though.
In that situation, Wayne, we're pretty
Yep.
handsy.
Yeah, someone right from our town too.
There was some grabbing, there was some pushing off, and I'm all for the no call.
Oh,
Packers trying to get on the board.
trash.
3 receivers spread to the right, including Jimmy Graham and the 2 rookies, St. Brown and Valdez-Scantling.
How'd we get down there? Nothing.
Back to his left, snapped A-Rod.
Did he miss the fucking field goal again?
Time, still looking, rolling right, being chased, throws it away right sidelines, incomplete. Now the officials conferring, was Rogers down before he released the football back near the 20-yard line, and they're throwing a flag down on the play now.
What the fuck's going on? Intentional grounding. Oh shit.
He was on the pocket, but the ball did not get past the line of scrimmage. Has lost it down. Brings up 4th down.
So a promising drive that gets to the Detroit 4-yard line. And now they set up for a field goal attempt. This one will be a 38-yarder off the right hash marks. Mason has missed from 41 and 42 yards here today. 38-yard field goal attempt.
Wow.
Snap to J.K. Scott. Placement made. Kick to the uprights. No good.
Have to be kidding me. Wide right.
Wide right.
What the fuck is wrong with Mason Crosby, dude?
Packers fail to score. Mason Crosby has missed now from 41, 42, and 38 yards. Oh my goodness.
God, man.
5 to go first half. Lions 17, Packers nothing. This is the Packers Radio Network. Hi,
It'll only be a 2-score game if he just makes fucking 2 field goals. What the fuck, man?
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages,
I think the stream I was watching got
meeting
taken down.
players, and more. Everything a fan
Hopefully
needs
it's not
to make
internet
game day
problem.
unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best selection of tickets from end zone to midfield in any quantity.
That's why I don't trust these non-verified streamers on Reddit.
Also makes it easy
All
to
the
sell
verified
tickets
streamers,
quickly
all their
and
streams
at
are
a
like
great
laggy
price.
as fuck.
Get to all the games and more at eventusa.com. That's eventusa.com.
You want to talk big years in American
The one
history?
run we did, I know, right?
Talk about
The one run.
1974.
We actually got positive yards out of it.
Hammer and Hank
Go
gets
figure,
number
maybe if we run the ball some more, we might actually score instead of fucking count on Aaron Rodgers.
Take on the Snake River Canyon.
Damn, man.
Now that's some American history.
This is ridiculous. This is a nightmare game.
All bikes unite at the Harley-Davidson Museum for Thursday night bike night. Live music, food and drink specials, and plenty of
We are
eye
not
candy.
playing
Full
well
details
at
at
all.
hdmuseum.com.
When it comes to remodeling,
I
everyone
just don't
has
get it,
advice
man.
about who you should hire. But who
Receivers can't get open. We're not running the ball.
Neighbors?
We're giving up
Random
big
online
plays. Our kicker's missing field goals.
no.
Like, what the
When
hell?
it comes to remodeling,
Can't even
you can
punt the
trust
ball without
Neri.
fucking...
All Neri members are experienced, proven, qualified,
Ugh.
and verified by local people who
We
know
punt the
the
ball,
industry
and in
have your
essence,
back.
freaking turn it
Join
over.
us for the Neri
Keep
Home
them at the
Remodeling
1-yard
Show,
line.
October 12th
This is
to 14th
ridiculous,
at
dude.
State Fair Park. Get discount tickets at NeriMilwaukee.org.
Firefighters never hesitate.
Wait, no, I got that wrong. We can't
Neither
even
does
field a
Pierce
punt because
Manufacturing.
we were receiving
No
the
one
punt.
builds higher performing
And then we
trucks to
turn it
serve
over at the
America's
1.
firefighters than Pierce Manufacturing.
Good God
No one
almighty.
invests more in research, engineering, testing, or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight. They never stop because firefighters never stop.
Damn, man.
Pierce Manufacturing. Perform like no other. Learn more or apply at piercemfg.com.
Up to the line of scrimmage, Mason Crosby, the Green Bay Packers
the homeboy.
missed 3 field goals.
Big shouts to my guys, Real Hero Gaming, man. He's streaming right now. If y'all want to go check out his Grand Theft Auto San Andreas stream.
Football resting at the 28.
But we got some football going on here.
Tight stack on the left side of the receivers.
What's playing?
And here's the handoff. Carry on Johnson following his blocking off the right side. Gets by Dean Lowry, but then it's yanked down from behind by Mike Daniels. No gain. Second down for Detroit. They're going to mark it as
don't understand.
He placed it down to the 28. No gain. Second attempt.
Terrific.
Oh, I had some ad playing in the background, slightly. Almost mute.
Just exploded across the line of scrimmage, and from that point forward, that play was going nowhere.
Exactly, dude. With the way Crosby's missing field goals today, we should just went for it. And we're inside the 10. I don't get it.
Golden Tate in the slot of the left side.
I don't get it.
Jones wide of the left side. Single receiver to the right. Motion from the tight end, Luke Wilson to the wing on the right side. And the handoff to Johnson again. Follows some blocking off the right side of the line. Fights his way just inside the left hash marks. Across the 30 to the 32. On a gain of about 4 yards, leaving a third down and 6. Another third down call coming up for Detroit.
I know, right, babe? We all need a hug. All those Packer fans need a hug right now. It's rough.
And the Packers will get the ball to start the second half.
It's rough. It's rough. Stafford taking over NFC North. I don't know about that. Not hating on Stafford because he is an immaculate quarterback. Really, really, really good quarterback. But I don't think he's going to take over the North.
For the Packers defense, 3rd and 6. And the Lions up to the line of scrimmage. 3 receivers left, 1 to the right. Stafford to the shotgun with a setback to his right. Theo Riddick is the setback to the right side of the quarterback. A long count by Stafford.
Well, you could be right. You could be right, Demarius. You could be right, buddy. They're certainly playing like they're taking over the North today. Holy shit, isn't it? Packers did not come ready to play today. Hey, Warren Burks with the tackle. Appreciate the hugs, Passion.
Tate blitzed on the play. Tate looked for the ball right away. Stafford threw it right away.
First catch of the day for the Lions' leading receiver, who came in with 28 catches. 1st and 10, football to the 43-yard line. Coming up on the 2-minute warning, first half.
Can I find another stream to watch? I hope.
Stafford's under center. LeGarrette left alone setback.
But Matt Patricia has to feel very, very good about the way things are going here.
Thank you.
Penalty markers down.
Oh, it's funny how there's an ad right my way too of the full screen. Awesome.
Levine Toilolo, the former Atlanta Falcon, guilty of the infraction.
Reddit's dead today in these freaking football streams, man.
That's a 3rd and 15, and now we get the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in this, the first half of play. The Lions lead the Packers 17-0 at Ford Field in Detroit. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Packers Radio Network.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's largest and premier Bobcat dealer, is looking for a dynamic sales pro to join their team. You'll need to be really great with customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing the best compact equipment in the business. You'll manage an established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a 6-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits.
Go Pack, go! New Hendrix. Hey, appreciate it, buddy. Again, we trying.
Send your resume to
Game ain't over yet.
Yahoo.com. That's Bobcat Plus at Yahoo.com. Bobcat
Definitely
Plus
not
is an
over
equal
yet.
opportunity employer.
When my hair gets too long, I feel off. But after a haircut at Great Clips, I'm on again.
Alright, my stream's back, thank God.
Disappears from my lap. Birds on someone else's car. The 5-second rule? For me, it's 10. I put service reps on hold and play them bad music.
Get in, out, and back to greatness. Download the Great Clips online check-in app. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Ortho ASAP, the walk-in urgent care clinic for bone, joint, and muscle injuries.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
The Spine Center, an all-inclusive single source for complete spine care in one convenient location.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
On-site physical therapy, pain management, and MRI.
At Orthopedic Associates of
Pack,
Wisconsin.
23-hour or less total joint replacements
Win,
at their
lose,
Orthopedic
draw.
Surgery Center.
Yeah,
Go
at
Pack,
Orthopedic
go.
Associates of Wisconsin.
I-94 exit 290.
OrthoWisconsin.com.
There is a difference.
Can we get back to the game, please?
Your local Cemex. Fuel up on the way to your next Packers game. Cemex is the proud petroleum partner of the Green Bay Packers.
They're looking pissed on the sideline receivers, too.
Attempts 86 yards in this first half, a 5.1-yard average.
I
Aaron
need to
Jones
get
leading
open.
the way, 7 carries.
First
for
and
40
15.
yards. Detroit, first and 15.
Back to pass.
From the
Rolling
Lions,
right.
38-yard line. Stafford in a shotgun. 3 receivers
Drop.
right, 1 to the left.
Sneaky boot.
Stafford takes tight pocket, scrambles right, buying time, looking downfield, throws it back against the grain, and it's dropped.
Oh, what a terrible pep. Well, man, that Jaguars quarterback, Bortles.
King was with him defensively.
That dude just threw a right to Sean Jones. Whoever that guy is in the Chiefs defense.
Mason Crosby has
That's
missed
terrible.
field goals of 41, 42, and 38 yards here today. He's never missed 3 in a game before. And this was the 7th time he's missed twice in a game, last being December 16, 2012 at Chicago. Second down and 15, Detroit. 38 yards.
I don't know how he's missing these field goals, man.
Stafford in the shotgun with a setback to his left. Johnson, the running back.
Nice rush by Nick Perry. Nice rush. He almost forced an interception there.
Snap to Stafford. Look, Stafford hit as he throws right side wide of the mark. Intended on the play for Marvin Jones.
Heavy pressure by Nick Perry. Beating Taylor Decker, the left tackle, around the edge.
Dean Lowry in the neighborhood as well. I believe that was Kevin King on the coverage downfield.
Dean Lowry,
across the
that's it.
50-yard line. So
Hey, what up, WWE fam? What up, Jake?
Minute 46 to
Jake
go in
the
the first
Snake.
half of play. Green Bay, 2 timeouts left. Detroit 2 of 5 and 3rd down conversions. Out of the pistol formation with a setback 3 yards behind Matthew Stafford. 3 receivers bunch wide to the right. Snap to Stafford, quick toss, wide receiver screen right side, and he's got his man. And hit on the play is Golden Tate. First by Kentrell Bryce. He slowed him up after a gain of 5, and then he was put away by Ha-Ha Clinton Dix. So the safeties respond. Gain of 5, 4th down Detroit.
I was nervous about that one.
Well done.
This will be a 30-second timeout.
Kevin King, the
Timeout.
sacrificial lamb, drawing the attention of the blockers in that screen. A couple, 3 of them.
Packers stopped the clock with 1:37 to go. Is that their final timeout? Yes, they've taken the final timeout. I thought they had 2, but it is their final timeout officially. Hey, Truck Month is here. Truck Month. Visit your Wisconsin and UP Ford dealers or buy Ford now.
Jamal wins. Back to get. Come on, Packers. Come on, Pack.
In Wisconsin.
You got this. It ain't over yet.
On and punt formation, Sam Martin takes a knee-high snap.
I don't know why you call a fair catch to 15. You could have,
Toward the far
but
side,
whatever.
hash marks on the left, making the catch, fair catch signal, catch secured by Tramon Williams.
I guess it's better than not calling fair catch and turning the damn ball over again.
Packers will put it in play. 90 seconds to go.
Packers lead the series 98-70, and I
second quarter.
forgot what the ties
No
were.
timeouts left.
They're showing the historical
47-yard
stats.
punt.
Green Bay has 30 Hall of Famers. Detroit has 20.
Today's game brought to you by Henry's Heart is Sparkling. It's the light
50 in total.
water, but with alcohol.
Is that a sheet mask? Yes, that is a sheet mask behind me. Yes, it is.
Along with The Rock, Larry McCarron, Wayne Larrabee, Ford Field in Detroit. Lions with a big first quarter have a 17-0 lead over the Packers. First and 10, Green Bay, 15-yard line of the Packers, 90 seconds to go, second quarter. A-Rod shotgun takes the snap. 4-man rush, throws the out. Left side got his man, taken down at the first down marker. On the far left side, Jimmy Graham the catch. Deshaun Shedd, the former Seahawk, on the tackle. Gain of 11 to the 26.
Real good job by Graham, out-muscling Shedd for that catch. Shedd was right there. Just couldn't pass or through Graham.
No huddle for the Packers. Snap to Rodgers. Throws left side. Got his man. Valdez Scantling forced out of bounds. Nevin Lawson inside the coverage.
Damn it, I'm done. Now watching. Bye. Oh, God.
Gain of almost 9 yards.
Looks creepy. What? Oh, the sheet mask. Oh. Yeah, that's kind of the point of it.
Second quarter.
And a good job by Valdez-Scantling, tippy-toeing on the sideline, staying in bounds.
Sheet mask is watching me.
Valdez-Scantling now a couple of catches.
End of the game score, 21-17. We have a second half defense. True, brother.
23 yards.
As long as we don't give up any points here.
3 receivers on the right. Jimmy Graham standing up left of the line. Second and short from the 35 of Green Bay. Blitz coming. Rodgers under pressure. He's hit, sacked, fumbles the football, and it's up for grabs, and the Lions may have it. And they do.
Wow.
Gathered it in, and I think he may have tomahawked it out as well.
Recovered by the defense.
Was he down?
Second time. Rodgers
Come on, defense. At least stop him.
Green Bay territory, and the Lions a chance to score in the final 53 seconds of the half. My goodness.
Not good.
Hand was actually the last man to pressure Rodgers.
If I remember correctly, we had the ball to start the game, so
Hand was in position.
It's not good. Does anyone else know? Can correct me on that? Who got the ball first? I'm pretty sure Green Bay did.
Detroit looking to score right before the half.
17-0 Detroit. Lions have it at the 29 of Green Bay. Stafford in the shotgun, slot left. We got a wide receiver split wide to the right, tight end to the wing right side. Snap to Stafford looking right. Throws it and coming back for it, making the catch, circle rooting to his left.
Face mask? Okay.
Kenny Galladay and a penalty marker thrown late on the play on a high tackle attempt. King and Bryce on the stop for Green Bay. 14-yard gain. Penalty markers down.
I know, right? We just run the damn ball. Come on, Kevin King. Yeah, he just has a whole fucking idiot.
Got a good snap for Kevin King. Doing a pretty good job of tussling with Galladay coming off the line of scrimmage.
Come on, King. You can't be grabbing the face mask like that, bro. Lions start with the ball. Packers deferred. All right, what's up, Tom? Appreciate that, buddy. That makes me feel a little better. At least we get the ball to start half. Hopefully we run it. They're going to score here, though. I know my stream is delayed, so you all already know what happened.
3-by-2. 3 receivers left, 2 to the right. First and goal, 7-yard line of Green Bay.
Surprised that wasn't pass interference.
Long count, snap Stafford. Clean pocket, throws the middle, broke it up, incomplete.
Watching Jackson, man, makes me miss Sam Shields. Same jersey number. I miss Sam Shields. He was good.
Second down, a goal to go.
Galladay trying to get inside Jackson, but as you mentioned, Wayne.
Like, I don't know what happened. Like, he was injured or something, and we just didn't sign him again. Like, I don't know what happened. He just left. Same with Casey Hayward and Micah Hyde. Missed those guys.
Lions do have, by my count, 2 timeouts remaining.
Hey, there you go, Clark. That's why we need you, buddy.
Set back to the left
Good
side
stuff.
of the quarterback, and they hand off Theo Riddick. Theo Riddick stutter steps to the right side, and he's met at the pass and turned down by Kenny Clark. Picked him up and knocked him back the other way. It may have lost a yard.
I'm gonna wear my jersey for the second half. Hopefully that will turn some things around.
The 8-yard line of Green Bay.
Hopefully.
21 seconds to go, and time continues to wind down here in this first half of play.
They're gonna score to end the half. I know.
Blake Martinez blitzing on the play.
Hey, what up, X?
Kenny Clark came in.
How you doing, buddy? How you doing, Robert?
To make the play.
So the Lions, by our count on the scoreboard, have 1 timeout remaining. 20 seconds to go in the half. Detroit leading 17-0. And if you've joined us late, the unthinkable has happened. Mason Crosby has missed 3 field goal attempts in this game. 42, 41, and 38 yards. First time in his career he's missed 3 field goal attempts in a game. Marvin Jones wide to the right side. Slot set up to the left. Detroit 2 of 6 on 3rd down conversions. 3rd down, goal to go. The Packers 8-yard line. Stafford in the shotgun. Theo Riddick to his right. Riddick is big a threat in this situation, as are the wide receivers. Snap to Stafford, looking, waiting, throws middle, end zone, diving grab, touchdown. Back line of the end zone, Marvin Jones.
That's a fucking game.
And it's 23-0 Detroit.
Kevin King playing off coverage, Wayne, and Jones just took it into the end zone, broke inside, and Matthew Stafford found an open man.
Who's doing good with the Rams?
I mentioned Matthew Stafford opening night through 4 interceptions here against the
You talking about Sam Shields? Yeah, because Sam Shields, I thought, yeah, he had concussion issues. Is he still in the league?
He's only thrown 1 interception with now 8 touchdown passes.
I didn't know he was still in the league.
And his passer rating each of the last 3
I know. I think Micah Hyde plays for the Bills, and Hayward still plays for not San Diego, but LA. Ah, fuck, man.
He hasn't lost it. Throws a great.
Y'all had like less than a minute. You guys couldn't stop him.
Snap and placement.
So that's 2. That's 2 turnovers by Rodgers.
Mentioned a couple of weeks ago in Washington, it has been a nightmarish first half on the road again for the Green Bay Packers. This time in downtown Detroit. The Lions have a 24-0 lead over the Packers. As my grandson would say, uh-oh.
You're in trouble.
We've lowered prices on a great selection of items across the store. So now finding deals is easier than ever.
That's really cool, though. I didn't know Sam Shields was still in the league.
To lower prices.
I appreciate that, Anthony, because I didn't know that. And James. Holy shit, I gotta keep up with my NFL. Holy shit, I didn't know Sam Shields was still in the league. I'm gonna have to go pick him up on Madden then. Miss my boy Sam Shields.
The Bears lead the opener 24-0 at 1 point. Something like that. Here's the kickoff from right to left.
15 seconds left. As we've seen before, Rodgers doesn't even need any time on the clock. He just needs one more play to make something happen. KC's in LA still, yeah.
So the Packers back on the field.
I kind of understand why we got rid of Casey Hayward, because he was kind of but he was really good though with us.
Unhappy coincidence, I can recall earlier this week when Mike McCarthy was asked about.
I don't get it. That was a failed experiment. Get rid of those guys and bringing in Randall and fucking Rollins. Yeah, that was the thing. Definitely a failed experiment. Dimitri Goodson. All those guys. None of those guys panned out.
There's one of the procedural problems on the kick return team. A player was out of position. The officials threw a flag. Lions declined the penalty. Packers have it at the 15-yard line of Green Bay, and they're just going to run the clock here. Rodgers ducks in under center, drops to a knee, and that'll do it for the first half. Wow.
What a first half.
Disastrous first half of the Green Bay Packers, who head off at halftime, trailing the Detroit Lions 24-0. The halftime report is presented by Marshfield Clinic Health System, and it's coming up next. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Showing up to the party empty-handed is not an option.
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages, tailgate
How are the Rams doing right now? Are they playing right now?
Everything a fan needs to make game day unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best
Didn't want to pay him and Hyde. Yeah. I guess it kind of makes sense because we probably we need to sign other guys.
Also makes it easy to sell tickets quickly and at a great price. Get to all the games and more at eventusa.com.
I don't know who we kept, but we probably kept like one of our linemen. Probably to give one of those guys a big deal, and Mike Daniels.
Let's talk about 1974. Rockin' Robin joins the Brew Crew. Hammer and Hank hits number 715. And Evel Knievel and his Harley-Davidson sponsored Sky Cycle take on the Snake River Canyon. Now that's some American history. Experience it at the Harley-Davidson Museum.
All bikes unite at the Harley-Davidson
Popular opinion, Rodgers has not been playing to his standard lately. I would agree. I mean, he does have that lingering injury in his knee.
Bobcat Plus,
So I'm
Wisconsin's
willing to cut him
largest
some
and
slack,
premier
but
Bobcat dealer is looking for a dynamic sales pro
it's
to
not
join
good.
their team. You'll need to be really great with customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing
Definitely
the best
not
compact
good.
equipment in the business. You'll manage an established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a six-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits, along with paid time
I
off.
didn't see that.
If this sounds like you,
Look at Rodgers
Bobcat
looking scared
Plus
there.
wants to meet you. Send your resume to bobcatplus@yahoo.com. That's bobcatplus@yahoo.com. Bobcat Plus is an equal opportunity employer.
There we go. Show that.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
Accuracy and Rogers McCarthy working together.
Ozinga is more than ready-mix concrete. They perfected the art of logistics and are experts at hauling materials.
Buffalo, beating Tennessee.
From railways to riverways to the open road. Ozinga takes
Yeah, I would agree, man. Rogers has not been playing up to his standard lately. It's pretty sad. We got 3 dislikes on the stream, guys. Smash that like button. Smash it. I'm gonna mute my microphone, and I'll be right back.
24, Packers nothing. Welcome to halftime. I'm Jeff Falconio. Special teams miscues looming large in the first half. 3 missed field goals by Mason Crosby. Also 2 fumbles by Aaron Rodgers. The halftime report is presented by Marshfield Clinic. Marshfield Clinic Health System, delivering care when, where, and how you want it. Visit marshfieldclinic.org to learn more. Week 5 is upon us. Well, here's what's happening around the rest of the league. Atlanta, Pittsburgh, we start there. Both teams coming off a bad loss, and it's the Steelers with early redemption.
He's back. Steps up in the pocket. Fires for the end zone. Touchdown! Juju Smith-Schuster in the back of the end zone. Wow!
Bill Hillgrove, Steelers Radio Network with the call. Pittsburgh ahead 13-10. Giants, Panthers. Carolina scoring both on offense and special teams.
Pilardi, beautiful punt. High arcing spiral, good directional punt. Ball hits at the 2, hits a Panther, picked up by a Giant, lost by a Giant. Giants go back into the end zone to get it. The Panthers fall on it for a touchdown.
Call courtesy of Mick Mixon and the Panthers Radio Network. Panthers 20, Giants 13. Kansas City hosting Jacksonville in a key AFC matchup. Patrick Mahomes continues to dial it up.
Rolling left is Mahomes, looking at Kareem Hunt. He's going to sprint for the far pylon. He dives! Touchdown! Kansas City!
Mitch Holtis with the Chiefs Radio Network with the call. Kansas City adds a pick 6 to the mix. KC in control, 20-0. The Chiefs looking to go 5-0. Dolphins, Bengals, Miami strikes first.
Tannehill back to throw, looking, fires, corner the end zone, wide open, Drake, touchdown! All right! Wow, can you, Drake?
Jimmy Cephalo with the Dolphins Radio Network on the call. Miami leads 14-0. Broncos and Jets. Denver takes the early lead, but New York roars back.
Shotgun for Darnold on 3rd and 9. Drops the throw. Fires one down the left seam. Robbie Anderson runs under it, and he's gone! At the 30, at the 20, 10, 5, leaps into the end zone. That's a Jet touchdown.
Bob Wischusen, Jets Radio Network on the call. Jets up 21-10. Sam Darnold with a pair of touchdown throws. Tennessee at Buffalo. Josh Allen and the Bills looking to bounce back.
Here's the snap, play action fake. Allen rolls left, looks to the end zone, going to keep it. Josh on the run, inside the 10, sidestep the man, headed to the end zone, he is in. Touchdown, Buffalo!
Call courtesy of John Murphy on the Bills Radio Network. Buffalo leads 7-6. Also Cleveland up on Baltimore 6-3. We will go through the first half action next. The halftime report is presented by Marshfield Clinic Health System. It's 24-0 Detroit. Stay tuned. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Ford Truck Month is back, folks, and here's how it works. You take Ford F-150 and...
When my hair gets too long...
Smash that like button with Mason Crosby's head. I like it. I like that a lot.
On again. That disappears from my life. Birds
this is rough,
on
guys.
Someone else's cover. The 5-second rule? For me, it's 10. I put service reps on hold and play them bad music.
Get in, out, and back to greatness. Download the Great Clips online check-in app. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between, that's life too. Experience all life has to offer, and don't wait to protect it. At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
When plowing is your profession,
action pass goes deep to St. Brown. You say, who's St. Brown? Well, they're depleted in their wide receiving core. He overthrows him. Here they've got Kendricks and they've got Graham, but they're on the wrong levels. Who's that ball to? I'm not sure. Now here all of a sudden,
that's fucking funny as hell. I got
play
it.
action goes nowhere.
Oh,
Romeo,
Anthony,
Aquero,
that was good.
Aquera runs him down and strip sack, and right before the end of the half, he gets strip sacked again, backed up. Aaron Rodgers takes off and runs earlier in the half, gets run down from behind, and I think the knee ends up getting kind of jerked a little bit. You can see right here when he goes down, that knee gets kind of torqued in the wrong direction. Can't be good. I mean, things are out of sync right now in Green Bay, and it doesn't seem to be getting any better.
And they need to figure out how to tell Golladay. That's been a big issue.
Golladay. I said way. I'm sorry, my bad.
No, I was thinking about my buddy Howie. I'm sorry.
What about that kicker too? You got to make field.
You got to make field.
Come on.
You're 0 for 3. Come on, man.
All right, we will get Carson Wentz and the Eagles playing the Vikings in America's Game of the Week later on today, and you'll get a chance to see Carson Wentz and the Eagles take on the Giants in Thursday Night Football.
As well, Marquez Valdez-Scantling among the rookies leading the way, 2 receptions for 23 yards, but a big number offensively, 2 fumbles lost by Aaron Rodgers, both of those fumbles coming in Green Bay territory, and the Lions taking advantage. Now, you wouldn't think of it based on a 24-0 score, but the defense actually has played not terribly. I mean, Detroit has 17 points off of turnovers. Matthew Stafford also uneven in that first half, 8 of 15 for 127 yards and a late touchdown to Marvin Jones. And Kerryon Johnson talked a lot about Detroit having some success running the football. Kerryon Johnson, 37 yards on 8 carries. LeGarrette Blount, only 6 yards on 5 carries, but noteworthy because he has 2 touchdowns on the ground. Kenny Golladay, 93 yards on 3 catches. The big play, a 60-yard reception that helped set up a Detroit score late in the first half. And so it's not good here. 24-0. Detroit has the lead. We've got more after this on the Packers Radio Network.
Fans, it's time for the Green and Gold giveaway. Call now, 4147.
When it comes to remodeling, everyone has advice about who you should hire. But who can you trust? Your boss? Neighbors? Random online reviews? No. When it comes to remodeling, you can trust NARI. All NARI members are experienced, proven, qualified, and verified by local people who know the industry and have your back. Join us for the NARI Home and Remodeling Show, October 12th to 14th at State Fair Park. Get discount tickets at NARIMilwaukee.org.
Firefighters never hesitate to act. Neither does Pierce Manufacturing. No one builds higher performing trucks to serve America's firefighters than Pierce Manufacturing. No one invests more in research, engineering, testing, or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight. They never stop because firefighters never stop. Pierce Manufacturing. Perform like no other. Learn more or apply at piercemfg.com.
The Spine Center, part of Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin, specializing in comprehensive operative and non-operative solutions for spine problems. All the latest procedures and techniques, including minimally invasive surgical options, all located in one place. The Spine Center at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin is conveniently located on Highway I-94 and SS, exit 290 just west of Waukesha. Find the Spine Center online at orthowisconsin.com. That's orthowisconsin.com. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Lions 24, Packers nothing. Special teams playing a big role early and often in this one. It appeared the Packers got off the field on the opening drive, but on the punt, the officials ruling the ball grazed Kevin King. Detroit awarded the ball at the Packers' 1-yard line, and from there, LeGarrette Blount with an easy touchdown. On the ensuing kickoff, Ty Montgomery returned it 64 yards, but a penalty wiped that out. Packers drove into Detroit territory, but Mason Crosby missed a 41-yard field goal attempt. Detroit taking advantage with a 4-play drive. The key to this drive, a 60-yard completion to Kenny Golladay. Blount again finishing it off from the 1-yard line, and just like that, 14-0 Detroit. But fortunes would go from bad to worse late in the opening quarter. When on third down, Aaron Rodgers hit from behind, fumbled. The Lions recovered at the Green Bay 22-yard line. Now defensively, the Packers tightened. Detroit had to settle for a field goal, 17-0 lead. Crosby then missed another field goal, that one from 42 yards out. And then in the latter stages of the second quarter, the Packers on the drive again, but the same story. The drive fizzling and Crosby missing for the third time this afternoon. In the final 2 minutes, Rodgers strip sack. Detroit recovers. Matthew Stafford to Marvin Jones for the score. So that closes out a brutal first half in Detroit. The good news is the Packers get the ball to open the second half, and they're going to need to get going here. A lot of work to get back into this one. Packers OT after the game. Make sure you tune in for that. And the halftime report is presented by Marshfield Clinic Health System. We'll bring you back to the U.S. Cellular broadcast booth at Ford Field and rejoin Wayne and Larry after this on the Packers Radio Network.
Update your home with big savings during Menard's Kitchen and Bath Sale and Beauty.
For over 40 years, the MAC Fund has been raising money to help find a cure for childhood cancer and related blood disorders. Why is this important? Because anybody who is battling cancer is someone's child, someone's friend, someone you can't live without. Successful protocols developed right here in Wisconsin have become the standard for patient care here in the United States and across the world. Be part of this over 41-year-old tradition and find ways to get involved yourself. Go to macfund.org to learn more.
Around my house, I'm called difficult. I know what I want, and I always want more. Take my insurance, for instance. I want more coverages, but there's no chance I'm paying more for it. My agent knows this, and that's why she recommended the Selective Edge. With the Selective Edge, I get higher coverage limits and even coverages I didn't know I need. And my agent knows what discounts I deserve. More coverage, more options, less money. That's not too difficult, is it? Find an agent near you by visiting Selective.com. Selective. Response is everything.
If you could make one wish, what would it be? Would you wish for more money? A better career? Fame? Or would you use your wish to make a difference in someone else's life? At Concordia University, we believe God intended us to live for something bigger than ourselves. And we're here to help you do that. To learn more about online programs from Concordia University, Wisconsin, visit online.cuw.edu. Concordia. Live uncommon.
Today's game brought to you by Miller Lite, the original light beer brewed to have more taste with only 96 calories. Hold true. Register your smallest Packers fan for the Junior Power Pack, the Green Bay Packers official kids fan club. Visit packers.com/JPP for more information. Boy, a tough first half for the Packers. Although they outgained the Lions 200 yards to 160, the Lions scored on very short scoring drives. Total time 4 seconds on the first drive, 2:16 on the second, 21 on the third scoring drive, and 38 seconds on the other one, the fourth one. And it is a 24-0 victory lead right now for the Detroit Lions.
And victory.
The Packers get set to receive. Booting from left to right, Sam Martin the run up, and here's his kickoff. Strong boot high and deep through the end zone. And the Packers will take over at their 25-yard line with much work to do here. Aaron Rodgers has lost a couple of fumbles. Packers had a punt glance off of Kevin King that was recovered by the Lions to set up the first score.
3 turnovers in the first half.
Yeah.
So it's not surprising where the scoreboard's at, 24-0. And Wayne, I think you agree, somehow, some way, the Packers got to get some points on this opening drive.
Come on, Pack.
No doubt. First and 10.
Comeback begins now.
25-yard line. Packers work from right to left, and Rodgers in the shotgun. Takes the snap back to throw. Lofts it over the middle. Jimmy Graham's open to the left hash mark. Turns upfield. Across the 35 to the 38 or 39-yard line. Glover Quinn made the coverage and the tackle. They mark it to the 39. It's a 14-yard gain.
Lions playing zone in the middle of the field, and Graham just finding the soft spot in that zone.
Rodgers was 9 of 19, 141 yards in the first half. First and 10, Packers at the 39 of Green Bay. Snap, Rodgers shotgun, waits, looks, throws it away in the general direction of Jimmy Graham on a play on the left side. Graham was covered by Darius Slay, and also over the top, Quandre Diggs, the safety.
Both those lines in the area, Wayne, because so was Devontae Adams. Him and Graham running the drag and route combination. So that seems to attract, even though they were in man coverage, there was a couple of defenders in the neighborhood for Graham.
Second and 10 to the Green Bay 39, just underway third quarter. Detroit leading 24-0. Slot left, slot right. Rodgers shotgun. He's got Jones, or should say Williams to his left. Snap to Rodgers. Bullets the middle. Got Devontae Adams cutting left. Cross the 50. Breaks a tackle 45. Down he goes near the 38-yard line of Detroit, making the 37. Glover Quinn brought him down. They mark it to the 38. And it's a 24-yard pass play.
Second time Devontae Adams has beaten Slay for big yardage on a slant today.
That's a Pro Bowl matchup. Darius Slay, big play Slay.
Big
All
play
Pro
Slay.
Quarterback, Devontae Adams, Pro Bowl wide receiver. Slot left, slot right. Rodgers first and 10. They mark it to the 38 of Detroit. Snap to Aaron, deep drop. Looking around, tight pocket, hit and sack. Back outside the 45. Sack made by Devon Kennard. The Lions, despite the fact that they have played virtually the whole season without their best pass rusher, Ziggy Ansah, came in second in sacks per pass play with 13.
Kennard just kind of muscling Brian Bulaga.
Just running around the field, man.
Into Aaron Rodgers' lap.
Gotta run the ball.
It's the third sack of the day for Detroit. Football now at the Lions, 48-yard
kind of a little late for that now. Now we got to pass.
24-0 opening series of this second half. 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Rodgers takes the snap out of shotgun. Rodgers looking around, waiting. Steps up and scrambles. Eddie's roped down back near the 49-yard line. Romeo Okwara made the hit again. Another coverage sack, loss of 3.
No, David Bakhtiari battled Okwara as long and as hard as you can possibly battle somebody. The Lions won that one downfield, not at the line of scrimmage.
It has been hard to get receivers open, it seems like here.
What are you going to do,
now
Mason?
the Packers face a third down, 23 yards to go. Ball on the 49-yard line of Green Bay. 3 receivers to the right, including Jimmy Graham. Single receiver to the left. Snap, Rodgers. Quick throw. Right side. Valdez-Scantling's got it. Turns upfield. Slips the defender to the 40. Dives down to the 38-yard line. Marquez Valdez-Scantling on the reception.
Time to go for it on 4th down.
We went for it. We went for it on 4th.
Football is marked at the 39-yard line of Detroit.
Complete to Davante Adams, but there's a flag.
I make the decision, but I go for it.
Yeah. It becomes 4th down and 11, so it's not a gimme 4th down. Packers are 0 for 4 on 4th downs. This will be a good time to convert their first of the season.
Oh, yeah.
Crowd comes to full throat. Rodgers shotgun, takes the snap, deep drop. Winds up, throws right side. Devontae Adams, diving grab, penalty marker down. He has a first down. Darius Slay is the man they beat. Penalty marker thrown to the play. Illegal use of hands, Detroit.
I think Slay, when Devontae Adams was making his break to the outside, held him.
Defense number 23. That follows the flag. Result of the play is a first down.
So a gain of 12 yards for the Packers. And they move the chains. Devontae Adams playing a prime role on this particular series. He had 2 catches, 52 yards in the first half.
Of course,
I think live.
Questionable with a calf problem.
I know it's not live.
Question's been answered.
Yes.
The audio or the radio feed should be a little more live than it
Rodgers
is.
at a shotgun with a setback to his right, 1st and 10. They mark it at the 22-yard line of Detroit. Rodgers takes the snap, pump fakes, looking left. Gets a block, rolls left, now rolls right. Throws right side of the end zone. Leaping attempt is made, and it's incomplete. Lots of contact. Jimmy Graham is not getting the benefit of any doubt down there. Nevin Lawson bumping him all the way. The pass incomplete.
No penalty? That's rough.
I guess no foul on that from what we saw on replay, but it sure looked like it live. Tight slot on the right side, tight stack on the left. Packers 2nd and 10 to the Lions 22. 24-0 Detroit early going 3rd quarter. Rodgers takes the snap out of the shotgun, drills it over the middle. Jimmy Graham makes the catch just outside the right hash marks at the 10-yard line of Detroit, where it's a 1st and goal for Green Bay.
1st and goal. Rodgers from the shotgun.
Red zone.
Real nice job by
back pass, screen pass to Williams.
For that ball.
About
Not
5
the
or 6.
easiest of catches, and he made it almost effortlessly.
Packers seeking their first score of the afternoon.
Just quickly because I'm mad. I hear you, baby. I'm mad too.
Takes the snap in the shotgun.
What are you cooking?
Right side, got his man cutting it back. Aaron Jones inside the 5.
Oh, my bad. That was Aaron Jones, not Williams.
Aaron Jones. Williams, Jamal Williams on the reception. He gets inside.
Okay, that's what I thought. I thought it was
3. And it's 2nd down and goal to go from there. Jared Davis, Jalen Reeves, Maven on the
so they
stop.
corrected me. They're
A
wrong.
little screen pass with Bell and Lindsley out there providing the screen. Bell missed, but Lindsley was able to get a block helping Williams.
Touchdown, baby. Touchdown, baby.
7-yard gain, 2nd down, a goal to go. Graham wide to the right side. Slots it up to the left. Adams and Scantling to the left side.
Let's hear the audio
for
it.
The slot of the right. Snap to Rodgers. Fakes the handoff. Throws the left side of the end zone. Wide open. Valdez Scantling. Touchdown. And Rodgers signals to the sidelines. Go for 2.
Yeah.
Rodgers with a play fake in the backfield that froze the Detroit Lions defense, and wide open was Valdez Scantling in the left corner of the end zone. Well, and that's his first career touchdown.
They also had Devontae Adams lined up next
First career touchdown for Valdez Scantling. We are on the board.
2 defenders went inside.
Oh yeah, Anthony.
That's a pretty good distraction.
Can we convert this too?
Blown coverage. Packers on the board now, trailing 24-6.
Nice.
9:40 to go in the 3rd.
2-point conversion successful.
Green Bay
24-8. Still losing, but
Adams,
at least we're showing some signs of life.
To the right side. And here's the snap to Rodgers. Pump fakes left, looking and waiting. Throws left side of the end zone. He's got the 2-point conversion to the running back, Jamal Williams, on a nice route and catch. Jared
Go
Davis,
hiding
the man
for a
they
second.
beat, and he is especially weak in coverage. Timeout. 9:40 to go. The Packers get what they have to have on the opening drive of the 2nd half. A touchdown and a 2-point conversion. It's 24-8 Detroit. You're listening to Packers football.
What's up, fellow Green Bay fans? It's Karen D'Alessandro hanging out with...
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages, tailgate parties, meeting players, and more. Everything a fan needs to make game day unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best selection of tickets. From end zone to midfield, in any quantity, home or away. Event USA also makes it easy to sell tickets quickly and at a great price. Get to all the games and more at eventusa.com. That's eventusa.com.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between, that's life too. Experience all life has to offer, and don't wait to protect it. At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
You want to talk big years in American history? Let's talk about 1974. Rockin' Robin joins the Brew Crew, Hammer and Hank hits number 715, and Evel Knievel and his Harley-Davidson-sponsored Sky Cycle take on the Snake River Canyon. Now that's some American history. Experience it at the Harley-Davidson Museum.
Visit the one and only Harley-Davidson Museum 7 days a week, then stop into Motor Bar and Restaurant for the featured burger and beer of the month. Details at hdmuseum.com.
Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's largest and premier Bobcat dealer, is looking for a dynamic sales pro to join their team. You'll need to be really great with customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing the best compact equipment in the business. You'll manage an established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a 6-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits, along with paid time off. If this sounds like you, Bobcat Plus wants to meet you. Send your resume to bobcatplus@yahoo.com. That's bobcatplus@yahoo.com. Bobcat Plus is an equal opportunity employer.
For the Packers, their first score of the game, 3-yard touchdown pass to Valdez Scantling, 2-point conversion to Jamal Williams. The kickoff presented by Rail Transport. Kick off your career with paid CDL training at getyourcdl.com. Amir Abdullah back deep to receive this kickoff from Mason Crosby, putting from right to left, and a strong kick through the end zone. And captured just beyond the back line of the end zone by Abdullah.
Hopefully you guys can't hear.
And we've got a timeout. So the Lions will take it the 25-yard line. Let's pause. 10-second station identification on the Packers Radio Network.
WKTI and HD1 Milwaukee is 94.5 KTI Country.
24-8.
For me, Mark Tauscher, Orthopedic
Slowly but surely,
Associates,
man. If we
has
can
what
get
it
some,
takes to stay in the game. There is
we can get a
difference.
turnover or at least a defensive stand, and we might make it a game again.
Aaron Rodgers came alive on that last touchdown.
Detroit is elected to take that 5-yard penalty. Added to the 25-yard line. The ball placed at the 30-yard line. First down.
I didn't catch what the, I guess offside was the call on Jamon Moore. So the Lions will take it the 30-yard line. Rodgers 7 of 9 passing, 88 yards on that last drive. Now it's up to the defense to do its part to give the Packers a chance to get back into this game. Stafford under center, offset eye in the backfield. Belor, the fullback. The Johnson, the tailback. And
Hopefully by the end of the season, guys, I'll have a better webcam and a better mic.
Toward the middle, and he's taken down by Nick Perry. Gain of 2 yards as he fell forward to the 32-yard line. 2nd and 8, Detroit.
Nice job by Nick Perry running around the blocker and having the quickness to get to the ball carrier. Takes a few extra steps to run around, but it's certainly a changeup if you have the quickness. That could be a valuable tool in the box when it comes to defeating blockers.
Galladay and Tate to the left side. Jones to the right. 2nd and 8. Stafford under center. Looks it over. Single back offense. Tight end Wilson in motion to the wing on the right. Stafford 3-step drop back to the throw. Off the right side for Marvin Jones. Incomplete. Overshot him because the coverage of Kevin King was right there across the 50-yard line down the right sidelines.
Also good push up front by Mike Daniels on Frank Ragnow, the left guard. Put him back in Stafford's lap.
What do you make of Ragnow?
It's okay. A little mechanical at this point in his career.
3rd down and 8 for the Lions. Football to the 32 of Detroit. Jones and Tate to the left side. Slot set up to the right side as well. Stafford shifts into a shotgun with a setback. Theo Riddick to his left. Packers 1 safety high. Press coverage on the corners. Stafford with a long count. Packers coming on a blitz. Stafford in the pocket. Throws right side. It's broken up, incomplete, nearly intercepted on the play by Tony Brown. Had the coverage to the near side. Penalty marker thrown late. Pass intended for Galladay. Now what do they have?
Tony Brown, man. Hey, what up, Follow Buzzard? How you doing, bro?
Taunting thing or whatever. Looks like it's going to be against Green Bay. My goodness.
Come on, Brown.
After the play was over, unsportsmanlike conduct. Defense number 28 for taunting. That penalty is the first in the category.
Oh, man. I don't even know who you are, but you can probably, like, get the fuck off the team, dude. Come on, do that shit.
You gotta be kidding me.
Yep. You fucking stared him down. For what reason?
Tony Brown getting a chance in the big show. Getting overly excited about making a play. And this level, you're paid to make those plays.
All right, buddy. You intercepted.
He's a young guy and doing it, succeeding, contributing. But you can't do it that way.
7 penalties, 73 yards against Green Bay. Wow.
Yeah.
Slot left, offset eye in the backfield. Detroit reloads. 1st and 10, 47-yard line to the Lions. Brown made the play and had the Lions off the field. Back to throw Stafford under some pressure. Stafford escapes, lofts it deep down the left side, and it's incomplete pass intended for Golden Tate.
But yeah, Anthony, you're right, man. I forgot Gary Alexander's not even in this game, and it's definitely showing, like you said, bro.
Across the 20-yard line of Green
Definitely
Bay,
showing. We need Alexander in this game.
Feel they can make some hay downfield against this Packers defense.
You're a Dolphins fan, but going for Green Bay, I appreciate it, bro. Hell yeah.
And let's face it, they've had some success doing it. They've had some big plays.
2nd down and 10, 47-yard line of Detroit for the Lions. Their first offensive possession of the 2nd half. 8:47 to go in the 3rd. Lions leading 24-8. Slot left, Jones wide right. Press coverage on Jones. Stafford shotgun takes the snap, screens it out right side. He's got Rick and makes the turn. Make that carry on Johnson. Tiptoeing the sidelines out of bounds. Cross the 45 of Green Bay. Escapes out of bounds. 41-yard line of the Packers.
And
wow.
Orion Burks a step too late in his coverage and pursuit.
Orion Burks a step too late. It's all good, bro.
For the Detroit Lions at the Green Bay 41.
Packers really need to stop here.
Yeah, absolutely. Packers
did what they had to offensively to start the half, and now they have to follow suit with their defense.
Stack 2 receivers to the left, single receiver Galladay to the right. Stafford to the shotgun, set back to his right, hands it off that set back, and that is the running back Johnson off right guard, and he gets very little, a yard, maybe 2.
Lowry.
Yep, Lowry on the stop. So they mark it as a pickup of 2. Remember, this drive continued for Detroit because on a 3rd down pass play broken up by Tony Brown. Brown apparently got a little vociferous and was called for an unsportsmanlike conduct penalty after the play. Oh, you just can't do that. Rookie free agent or not. Stack of receivers to the left, single receiver to the right. Stafford to the shotgun, 2nd and 8 at the Green Bay 39. Lions leading 24-8, 7:28 to go in the third. Stafford takes the snap, back pedals deep, lots of time. Throws it short, left side, it's broken up, incomplete. Caught for a moment by Levine Toilolo, and then the ball stripped out of there by Kentrell Bryce. Near the 37-yard line of Green Bay. 3rd down.
I do like Kentrell Bryce. He's a good player.
Yeah, that was all Bryce.
Kentrell Bryce is a good player.
That ball was all but caught, Wayne. And Bryce stripped it away.
Rock, I know we still have 7:21 to go in the third, but when you're down 24-8, this play becomes big for the Green Bay defense.
Absolutely. Couldn't agree more.
3rd down and 8, Detroit. Football 39 at Green Bay out of the shotgun. Receivers left and right. Tight slot on the left side. Single receiver Marvin Jones to the right. Stafford takes the snap under a blitz. Flush to his right. Throws the right side. Diving grab is made. Penalty markers down. Catch is made near the 30-yard line, which will be a 1st down by Marvin Jones. But we may have an infraction against Detroit. I'm not sure.
It's coming back.
Offense, number 11. 10-yard penalty. 3rd down.
Kevin King was the defender. He was pushed off by Marvin Jones in a rare offensive pass interference call on the offense.
That is rare.
Very
You don't really see offensive pass interference.
Not that it happens infrequently, but it's called infrequently.
Yeah, in this league, yes. It's called very infrequently. Football moves back to the 49-yard line of Green Bay. Lions are 3 of 8 on 3rd down conversions. Now it's 3rd and 18. 3 receivers left.
You got hit.
To the right.
Still caught
Stafford
it.
in the shotgun. Johnson to his right.
Tackle.
A long count.
They ain't gonna get the
Stafford.
first
Here's
though.
the snap. Stafford steps up, looks, throws left side. Got his man, turns upfield to the 40. Cutting to his right, making the turn. That's Golden Tate, and he's covered up inside the 40, short of the 1st down. 37-yard line of Green Bay. Reggie Gilbert, Tremont Williams on the tackle. And now they bring the field goal unit on. Matt Prater is the field goal kicker for Detroit.
That was a pretty impressive throw by Stafford. Just getting it over Mike Daniels, who was all over him.
This is going to be a
lollipopped it out there to the flat, but short of the 1st, and now they're kicking.
This is going to be a
55-yard
field goal attempt. Prater 43 of 57 from 50+ in his career. Don Muhlbach snap placed by Martin. Kick to the uprights, and it is a wounded duck to the right side. No.
Wounded duck.
The Packers defense gets a must stand. Still 5:55
Thank God.
to go.
We got lucky there, guys.
Detroit 24, Green Bay 8. Packers offense back.
Hey, unbeatable, man. Appreciate you dropping in that like, buddy.
When we come back, this is the Packers Radio Network.
Hey, Wayne Larrabee here, ready to celebrate the 100th.
Things are going good, man, except for the game, but you know, it's all good. It's a beautiful Sunday, man. How are you doing, bro?
Coverages, but there's no chance I'm paying more for it. My agent knows this, and that's why she recommended the Selective Edge. With the Selective Edge, I get higher coverage limits and even coverages I didn't know I need. And my agent knows what discounts I deserve. More coverage, more options, less money. That's not too difficult, is it? Find an agent near you by visiting selective.com. Selective. Response is everything.
Firefighters never hesitate to act. Neither does Pierce Manufacturing. No one builds higher performing trucks to serve America's firefighters than Pierce Manufacturing. No one invests more in research, engineering, testing, or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight. They never stop because firefighters never stop. Pierce Manufacturing. Perform like no other. Learn more or apply at piercemfg.com.
If you could make one wish, what would it be? Would you wish for more money? A better career? Fame? Or would you use your wish to make a difference in someone else's life? At Concordia University, we believe God intended us to live for something bigger than ourselves. And we're here to help you do that. To learn more about online programs from Concordia University, Wisconsin, visit online.cuw.edu. Concordia.
Where are the sheep
masks? Uncommon.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
That thing's like really old. There's probably like some cobwebs behind that damn thing.
They perfected the art of logistics and are experts
Maybe I should
go over there and
clean that TV. It's been like
to the open road. Ozinga takes the worry
I
of
lie, it's one of the
sourcing,
most if I didn't get over
coordinating,
there
and
and did
transporting
it.
bulk materials for any job. And it's all under one family-owned roof, so it costs less too. When it comes to getting the job done right,
Spread
Ozinga's
some
90
love
years of
before my grind
experience
starts.
benefits
Hey,
your
that's what's
bottom
up,
line.
buddy.
Ozinga, let's get moving.
I mean, we're losing right now.
More at Ozinga.com.
We're losing 24-8, but it ain't over yet. Only third quarter. We can come back.
Shine your way. And by Chevrolet, official partner and vehicle of the Green Bay Packers, proud to be the official partner of the Packers and proud to build award-winning, dependable cars, trucks, and crossovers for your life. Visit your local Chevy dealer today. Well, the missed field goal gives Green Bay first and 10. Packers 45-yard line, working from right to left. Rodgers from the shotgun on first and 10. Swings it out right side, undershot Valdez-Scantling, who had the angle on the deep cross across the 50-yard line. Not a deep cross, shallow cross against Nevin Lawson. Pass undershot him, incomplete. And now there's an injured Lion across the way, sitting up, but very slow to get up.
Was it my imagination, or that pass hit Valdez-Scantling in the leg?
In the legs, yeah. Tease Tabor shaken up, and he's coming off the field for Detroit. Tracy Walker goes in. Yeah, you know, and when you have a leg injury, as anyone knows who's thrown any...
One sec, guys. I can't reach chat at the moment. I'm sending a message.
It all starts with your legs, and sometimes, you know, that leads to a little bit of inconsistency. And maybe at times we see that where Aaron's not able to really step into it, you know, Rock, and deliver it where he would like to normally and would normally deliver it in his sleep. There may have been a case there. I don't know for sure, but that pass came up woefully short. Second down and 10, Green Bay. 45-yard line of the Packers. Later stages, 5:51 to go in the third. 24-8 Detroit. Slot left. Single receiver right. Jimmy Graham out to the right side. Snap to Rodgers in the shotgun. He looks, throws the middle. Devontae's wide open, cutting right outside the numbers 40. Roped down near the 36-yard line of Detroit.
Good play.
Diggs made the tackle, and another big pass play to Devontae Adams for 21 yards and a first down.
Let's go, Devontae.
That time the Lions were playing zone. Otherwise, Darius Slay would not
I'm on
have
back.
let Devontae Adams cut towards the middle of the field without following him. But there was nobody in the zone that Rodgers and Adams were in.
From the shotgun with a setback to his left. Slot left. Snap to Rodgers. Under pressure immediately, throws it away, incomplete. In the general direction of Ty Montgomery, who would have been a pseudo screen. Trust me, Aaron just threw it at his feet and on purpose. He had nothing going. So it's second and 10 at the 36-yard line of Detroit. The Packers trailing 24-8, 5:09 to go in the third.
No, two Detroit Lions had penetrated the Packers' screen, trying to set it up, and there was absolutely no way throwing that ball.
Set over to the final whistle blows. Fingers crossed, buddy. Oh yeah, I appreciate it. It's 24-8 right now, Cupcake. We are driving though, so we're about to score. Hopefully, I don't want to jinx it. I probably jinxed it.
Devontae Adams. Aaron threw a go pattern. Adams turned back toward the sideline.
Sorry, I was sending a text message to my brother, so I couldn't respond in time. Third and 10.
And then broke it back to the vertical element.
Nope.
The quarterback and wide receiver.
Unless we go for it on fourth down.
Maybe not on the same page in the end there. Green Bay only 2 of 7 on third down conversions. Third and 10 at the Detroit 36-yard line.
We didn't get it.
Graham to the right side. 3 receivers spread to the left. Rodgers in the shotgun. Detroit 4-man line, 4-man rush. Rodgers looks, quickly throws left side. He's got Adams, who's barreled down by Darius Slay outside the 30-yard line.
We're going for it. Fourth down.
It is a gain of about 6 yards, leaving a 4th down and 4 for Green Bay. At the Detroit 30, and the Packers are going for it. No question.
You know, it's interesting. Slay has been following Adams, shadowing him most of the day.
Hey, Sam Hops, how you doing, bro?
Slay is about as sudden as corners get. He can't stay.
I'm doing good, man. How are you?
Adams.
Slot right. Single receiver to the left, Jimmy Graham. 3 receivers now spread to the right. 4th down and 4, Green Bay, the 30-yard line of the Lions. Snap, Rodgers, quarterback draw. He's got the first down. Down between the hash marks.
Report on 4th down. Got it.
Down to the 24-yard
Yeah, we got a touchdown and a 2-point conversion, so it ain't over yet.
Time to call that one.
And if we can score here, man, this game again, it's going to be a good game. He got stuffed.
Actually, the playbook, but Aaron Rodgers, he saw the.
Hey, Packer girl, go Pack go. Oh yeah, how you doing today, Packer girl?
Everybody on outside rushes.
Thanks for joining the stream. Smash that like button.
Made like Moses. From the 24, 1st and 10, Green Bay in Detroit territory, trying to battle back in. Hand off to the running back, picking his way off the left side, and it is a stack up on the left side of the line, and not much there for the running back Ty Montgomery. Davis and Diggs stacked it up. Gain of a yard, 2nd down and 9. Football to the 23-yard line of Detroit. Lions leading 24-8. Now 3:20 to go in the 3rd.
Jimmy Graham trying to work a block on the line of scrimmage. Wasn't getting very far as movement goes, and Byron Bell pulled on the play, ran into Graham, and the guy he's blocking just nowhere to go.
Stack to the left, stack to the right with the receivers. Rodgers in the shotgun. Montgomery to his left. Snap to Rodgers on 2nd and 9. He throws it over the right side. Valdez-Scantling's got it. Makes the turn to the 20. Out of bounds inside the 15. 14-yard line of Detroit. First down. The Packers are in the rail.
Good. How are you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Packer girl. Just hoping the Packers can come back and make this a game again.
9-yard gain, 1st and 10.
Valdez-Scantling running a very shallow cross from the Packers left to the right, running away from Jared Davis, the Lions inside line.
We're going to bog down, though, as soon as we get into the red zone, as always. Doing good. That's good, Sam.
2:29 to go in the 3rd quarter. Slot to the left side. Devontae wide to the left. Darius Slay on him. Been that way all afternoon. Single receiver to the right. Handoff goes to Montgomery. Tried to cut it back and got what he could. Jared Davis jumped him initially on that play, along with Glover Quinn. Pickup of maybe a yard. 2nd down and 9. Packers trying to mix in an occasional run, maybe to catch the Lions unaware, but so far they've been aware on this drive of the ground game.
You know, he didn't get anywhere with it, but I think that was a good cut by Montgomery. There was absolutely nothing cooking play side.
Recover, that's what you were talking about, Kimmy.
And Jimmy Graham to the right side.
My
Devontae Adams,
that was close.
To the left. Rodgers shotgun, 2nd and 9 to the Detroit 13. Snap to A-Rod, looking downfield. He throws to the left side. He's got Valdez-Scantling reaching for the goal line, and he puts it over the goal line, fumbled it, then recovers in the end zone for a touchdown. Marquez Valdez-Scantling using every bit of that 6'4" frame, reaching into the end zone for the touchdown. They beat Craven, the former Chicago Bear. And now it's 24-14.
Terrific second effort by Valdez-Scantling.
He was not down. The defender held him up, and Valdez-Scantling was not down by contact, or it didn't appear he was. They will review. All scores are automatically reviewed. Valdez-Scantling has reached the football to the goal line. Yeah, he was never down. He landed on the defender. That's going to hold up, folks. That'll be a touchdown. The ball came loose. Ooh, wait a minute. But his arm might have been down before the ball reached the goal line, the plane of the goal line.
What's Dean Blandino saying over here?
And that may be... Yeah, they're going to review that. So the Packers...
That's the old, it's going to get called a score so they can automatically take a look at it.
Exactly. If there's any question,
so they're reviewing it.
Call it a score and they'll automatically review it. Minute 29 to go in the 3rd. Pending review. It is 24-14. If it's not a touchdown for the Packers,
I'm not gonna go with the commentators. I'm not going with the commentators' word on it.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between, that's life too. Experience all life has to offer.
Man, it looked like a good touchdown to me.
At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages, tailgate parties, meeting players, and more. Everything a fan needs to make game day unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best selection of tickets. From end zone to midfield, in any quantity, home or away. Event USA also makes it easy to sell tickets quickly and at a great price. Get to all the games and more at eventusa.com. That's eventusa.com. Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Ortho ASAP, the walk-in urgent care clinic for bone, joint, and muscle injuries.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
The Spine Center, an all-inclusive single source for complete spine care in one convenient location.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
On-site physical therapy, pain management, and MRI.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
23-hour or less total joint replacements at their Orthopedic Surgery Center.
Yeah, at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
I-94 exit 290.
OrthoWisconsin.com.
I love Wisconsin local radio though.
When it comes to remodeling, everyone has advice about who you should hire.
The other dude.
Who can you trust? Your boss? Neighbors?
Larry
random
McCarran,
online
that's who it is.
reviews? No. When it comes to remodeling, you can trust Neri. All
I like to watch
Neri
that Packers show that they have on the .com website.
and
That's
verified
Larry
by
McCarran
local
hosting it.
people who know the
I haven't
industry
seen it though
and
since
have your
last
back.
year.
Join us for the Neri Home and Remodeling Show, October 12th
What is
to
it called?
14th
Packers
at State
Plus
Fair
or something
Park.
like that?
Get discount tickets at NeriMilwaukee.org.
Larry McCarran show.
Down
Wayne
before
Larry.
he was able to reach the ball over the goal line, so the Packers have it first and goal.
So that wasn't a touchdown, okay. But first and goal, touchdown, baby.
20 first downs for the Packers in this
Lance
game.
Kendricks, he finally caught a
This
pass.
will be 21 if they get it over the goal line. Power I formation for Green Bay. Rodgers under center. And the fake to Jones. Rodgers throws right side. He's got Kendricks tumbling into the end zone for the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown pass to Lance Kendricks, who's assumed a
Failed a 2-point conversion.
as an H-back, as a fullback, and as a tight end, and he gets rewarded with a touchdown right there.
Kendricks lined up as a fullback, looking like he's going to lead block. Well, instead of throwing a block, he just went past the Lion defenders. Got open to catch a short pass from Aaron Rodgers for the touchdown.
Packers again trying for 2 points on the conversion, trailing now by 10, 24-14. Slot right, single receiver left, Rodgers shotgun, Montgomery to his left. Snap to Aaron Rodgers, rolls to his right, looking, waiting, still looking. Now throws the end zone, a leaping attempt is made and it's incomplete. Valdez-Scantling was there. And Rodgers in desperation throw it up high, and the Packers unable to come down with it. So the score remains 24-14 with a minute 14 remaining.
Sub, also like WWE and video games. Hey, I appreciate that, Packer Girl. Thanks for the sub.
At the back line of the end zone.
I should have been notified of your sub on
The discussion on the field was
Streamlabs, but I don't think you notified me.
He did not, but he did was the first to touch the pass. Therefore, it is an incomplete pass. The try is no good.
And we will step away. Packers back to within 10. It's a ball game with a minute 14 to go in the third.
Detroit's winning,
This
Kyle.
is the Packers Radio Network.
Everybody likes a winner, right? That's why we love the green and gold. There are...
You want to talk big years in American history?
Streamlabs froze up. Is that why you're not reading? Okay.
Rock
Probably
and
why.
Robin joins the Brew Crew.
Why it
Hammer
froze
Hank
up.
gets number 715. And Eagle Knievel and his Harley-Davidson sponsored Sky Cycle take on the Snake River Canyon. Now that's some American history. Experience it at the Harley-Davidson Museum.
All bikes unite at the Harley-Davidson Museum for Thursday night bike night. Live music, food and drink specials, and plenty of eye candy. Full details at hdmuseum.com.
Around my house, I'm called difficult. I know what I want, and I always want more. Take my insurance, for instance. I want more coverages, but there's no chance I'm paying more for it. My agent knows this, and that's why she recommended the Selective Edge. With the Selective Edge, I get higher coverage limits and even coverages I
Why
didn't
is my
know I
Streamlabs
needed.
not
My agent
responding?
knows what
Jesus
discounts
Christ.
I deserve.
Okay, now you're checking for
More
updates.
coverage, more
Okay.
options, less money. That's not too difficult, is it? Find an agent near you by visiting Selective.com. Selective. Response is everything.
Firefighters never hesitate to act. Neither does Pierce Manufacturing. No one builds higher performing trucks to serve America's
Detroit's
firefighters
winning the
than
game right
Pierce
now. It's
Manufacturing.
24-8, I
No one
believe.
invests more in research, engineering,
24 to
testing,
14.
or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight. They never stop because firefighters never stop.
My bad, Kyle. I was
Pierce
trying to fix my Streamlabs real quick.
Like no other. Learn more or apply at piercemfg.com.
Ozinga is more than ready-mix concrete. They perfected the art of logistics and are experts at hauling materials and being on the move. From railways to riverways to the open road. Ozinga
it's 24 to 14. Third quarter.
Materials for any job. And it's all
almost fourth quarter.
Roof, so it costs less too. When it comes to getting the job done right, Ozinga's 90 years of experience benefits your bottom line. Ozinga, let's get moving. Learn more at ozinga.com.
Good read. 27-17 early in the fourth quarter. Ben Roethlisberger a couple of touchdown passes. James Conner with 2 scoring runs. Now back to Wayne and Larry in the U.S. Cellular broadcast booth.
Wayne and Larry.
Packers cap an 11-play, 55-yard drive, 1-yard touchdown pass to Lance Kendricks in the rail red zone. The 2-point conversion failed. Detroit has a 24-14 lead with 1:14 to go in this third quarter. Packers scoring drives have covered 75 yards and 55 yards, both in 11 plays in this second half. Both have come in the rail red zone. Crosby booting from right to left. Amir Abdullah, former Nebraska running back, is deep. End over end kick sails to Abdullah deep in the end zone. He drops to his right.
Hey, what up, Bethany girl?
So first and 10
yeah, I'll probably be playing some PUBG today.
25-yard line. The Packers have dominated the third quarter of play, but it must continue on this end. The defense has to continue to give the offense opportunities to close the deal.
Yeah, the pressure just gets amped up.
Theo Riddick in the slot on the left side. 3 receivers spread to the right. Matthew Stafford on first and 10 at the 25-yard line alone in the shotgun. Graham Glasgow on the snap. From the Detroit 25. Here's the snap. Quick toss into the flat. Golden Tate chased by 2 defenders. Steered to the sidelines. Penalty marker down. Tate still on his feet in play and finally thrown down. He is the toughest running back slash wide receiver. I say running back because he's got the body of a running back.
Foul. Face mask. Defense number 37.
Wide running back. Yeah, he does. He's tough. Tough as nails.
And I have no idea why guys continue to try to tackle him high. So add 15 yards on that play. Wow.
Sometimes there may not be a choice, Wayne, because I think Tate was given a good old stiff arm, and you get in an awkward position sometimes trying to defend those off.
Their 13-yard gain, 15 more by penalty, and now the Lions are in Green Bay territory, first and 10 at the 47 of the Packers. They stack 2 receivers to the left. Galladay wide to the right. Stafford in the shotgun with a setback to his right. Kerryon Johnson gives it to Johnson off the right side, tries to cut it to the outside. Hit knocked down inside the 45. At the 43-yard line, a gain of about 4 yards. Clay Matthews.
I appreciate it, brother. I'll probably be playing PUBG after the game sometime, so probably sometime around 5 o'clock.
A good lick on Blake Martinez.
Lions go without a huddle. Slot left. Galladay wide to the right once again. Johnson to the right side of the quarterback. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun. Press coverage across the board. Green Bay 1 safety high. Jumping into the neutral zone, the Packers. Stafford a free play, going for the distance. Down the left sidelines into the end zone. It is caught and dropped incomplete. The left corner of the end zone. Marvin Jones able to disengage from Tramon Williams down the left side. Oh my goodness. Incomplete, but it looked like the Packers jumped into the neutral zone.
There's 2 fouls on the play, both by the defense. Offside, defense, 97. That penalty is declined. Offside, defense, number 76. That penalty is accepted. 5 yards, second down.
9 penalties today, Rock. 93 yards now against the Packers. 3 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Lions.
I'm just thankful that Jones didn't hang on to that thing.
Yeah.
That was catchable.
Oh, yeah.
For a receiver like that, that was way too close for comfort.
Marvin Jones still runs past just about anybody trying to cover him in the NFL.
Well, he had that extra burst, that extra gear on that play.
T.J. Jones to the left side. 2 tight ends line up in a wing on the right side. Offset eye in the backfield. They get motion from Wilson at tight end to the left. 1st and 10. Green Bay 37. Handoff LeGarrette Blount. The Blount is stacked up on the right side of the line and driven back. No gain. May have lost a yard. Mike Daniels led the way for Green Bay. And also in on that tackle was Blake Martinez as the 3rd quarter comes to a close. Well, the Packers get back into the game. It's a 10-point game. Detroit 24, Green Bay 14. So we head to the 4th with Detroit on the drive. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Harvest the savings during Menards Oktoberfest sale. If you are serious about tools.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
You gotta call Speedy Metals.
If you could make one wish, what would it be? Would you wish for more money? A better career? Fame? Or would you use your wish to make a difference in someone else's life? At Concordia University, we believe God intended us to live for something bigger than ourselves. And we're here to help you do that.
Oh, my bad, bro. It's 3:35 p.m. 3:35 my
Visit
time.
online.cuw.edu. Concordia. Live uncommon.
When my hair gets too
So
long,
probably
I
be
don't
like
feel
another
like me.
hour or
But
so,
after
maybe.
a haircut at Great Clips, I get my
edge back. I order reprints of my driver's license photo. My dentist thinks I floss daily. I time revolving doors perfectly. And I can pronounce Worcestershire sauce. Oh yes, Worcestershire.
Get in, out, and back to greatness. Download the Great Clips online check-in app. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's largest and premier Bobcat dealer, is looking for a dynamic sales pro to join their team. You'll need to be really great with customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing the best compact equipment in the business. You'll manage an established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a 6-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits, along with paid time off. If this sounds like you, Bobcat Plus wants to meet you. Send your resume to bobcatplus@yahoo.com. That's bobcatplus@yahoo.com. Bobcat Plus is an equal opportunity employer.
Maybe you've heard the name Badger Mutual Insurance before. What you may not have heard is that Badger does commercial insurance. That's why I'm in the studio doing this commercial for Badger's Commercial Insurance. In fact, I'm on my 5th take for this commercial. I feel like it's going pretty good. What do you think, Randy? Yeah, sounds good, Mike.
Going down
I'm
without
just a
a
commercial
fight.
voiceover guy. I don't know anything about
Yeah,
commercial
they can pull this one out,
insurance.
Broad Street.
Badger Mutual
Broad
does.
Street bully.
They protect
You a
bars,
Flyers fan,
restaurants,
dude?
apartments, and all kinds of small businesses. Because Badger takes commercial insurance
You a
personally.
Philadelphia Flyers
Just
fan?
ask your agent.
Commercial. Still quick rewards app from Quick Trip for digital punch cards and fuel discounts.
136 for
Then
you.
begin using your Visit rewards to enter to win Packers tickets, trips, merchandise, and more.
Hell yeah, Broad Street. Me too, brother.
We start
Go
the 4th
Flyers.
quarter with the Packers
What's up?
trailing by 10. Detroit facing 3rd and 1 at the Green Bay 38-yard line. Golden Tate to the right side. 2 receivers stacked tight on the left. Stafford under center. LeGarrette Blount the lone setback. Marvin Jones in motion, give to Blount. Picks his way up the middle, breaks through inside the 35. May have lost the handle on it, but gathered it back in down at the 32-yard line of Green Bay. 1st down Detroit. Lions are now 4 of 10 on 3rd down conversions.
Dean Lowry been playing the run stoutly this afternoon, but that time they tied him up long enough for Blount to get by.
Packers need to force a turnover now. You get the feeling here. We're in the opening minute of the 4th quarter. Packers down by 10. Lions on the drive. The Green Bay 32-yard line. They are yet to score in the second half. They led 24-0 at halftime. Stafford empties the gun. Johnson wide to the right side. 3 receivers right, 2 to the left. On 1st and 10 of the 32 of Green Bay. Packers coming, and here's the quick throw left side to Golden Tate. It undershot him, incomplete in the flat of the left side. No receiver, no wide receiver in the NFL catches more balls behind the line of scrimmage than does Golden Tate. His yards after the catch, well, he's number 1 in that category almost every year. 2nd and 10 Detroit.
Are you saying he's rather elusive?
Uh-huh.
I would agree.
In a roundabout way, yes. Tight wing on the right side. Marvin Jones wide to the right. Tight formation on the left side with a wing as well. Tight ends in the slot. Stafford under center, 2nd and 10. And the handoff, Johnson bouncing to the left to the outside, makes the turn outside the numbers 25, 20, 15, 10, ridden out of bounds. Across the 10 to the 8-yard line of Green Bay. They could not allow that to happen, and it just did. Tramon Williams forced him out, 24-yard gallop.
Still your passion? Hey, I appreciate it.
Got just enough of Nick Perry on the edge for the Lions to get outside. Not a crushing block, but tied him up long enough to get outside.
What the fucking
I'll tell you what would be crushing is if they score here.
Honestly.
First down to the 8-yard line of Green Bay. First and goal, Detroit. Marvin Jones to the left, Galladay on the wing right side. I formation backfield, Blunt the tailback. Stafford under center. Ends it off to Blunt again. Into the middle. Hit on the play by Morrison. Drags him forward down to the 5-yard line along the left hash mark. Pick up a 3. Second down. Goal to go Detroit to the Green Bay 5. Lions leading 24-14.
Somewhere at the bottom of that pile, Lowry crawling his way to the tackle.
Kentrell Bryce gets up limping, and he's
heading
heading
off.
off.
You're just failing miserably today, aren't you? Good Lord. You a fucking update or what?
Back into the lineup now for the Packers. They bring in Josh Jackson. Morrison leaves at linebacker. Second down and goal to go the Green Bay 5. Must keep Detroit out of the end zone here. They bunch 3 receivers to the right, Marvin Jones to the left. Packers in press coverage. Stafford at a shotgun with a setback. Theo Riddick to his left. Snap to Stafford on second down. In the pocket waits. Bullets the middle. Touchdown Galladay.
Touchdown
Kenny
Detroit.
Galladay on the touchdown reception.
31-14.
Galladay was part of a 3-man bunch to the offense's right lane, and he basically just muscled Kevin King to get open.
And it's 30-14. They could not allow that to happen. Margin of error when you trail 24-0 going into the second half is very thin. You basically have to pitch a shutout the second half. Prater for the point after. Snap placement kick. On its way to the uprights is good.
Still here, brother. Mad grind never stops. Oh yeah, brother. Appreciate it, Mr. X.
31-14 lead over the Green Bay Packers. This is the Packers Radio Network.
The Island Resort and Casinos, your total resort experience.
Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Ortho ASAP, the walk-in urgent care clinic for bone, joint, and muscle injuries.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
The Spine Center, an all-inclusive single source for complete spine care in one convenient location.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
On-site physical therapy, pain management, and MRI.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
23-hour or less total joint replacements at their Orthopedic Surgery Center.
Yeah, at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
I-94 exit 290.
OrthoWisconsin.com.
There is a difference.
When it comes to remodeling, everyone has advice about who you should hire. But who can you trust? Your boss? Neighbors? Random online reviews? No. When it comes to remodeling, you can trust NARI. All NARI members are experienced, proven, qualified, and verified by local people who know the industry and have your back. Join us for the NARI Home and Remodeling Show, October 12th to 14th at State Fair Park. Get discount tickets at NARIMilwaukee.org.
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages, tailgate parties, meeting players, and more. Everything a fan needs to make game day unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best selection of tickets. From end zone to midfield, in any quantity, home or away. Event USA also makes it easy to sell tickets quickly and at a great price. Get to all the games and more at eventusa.com. That's eventusa.com.
Brought to you by Leinenkugel's Oktoberfest. Our Marzen-style beer has a toasted malt flavor and subtle, spicy hop notes that make it perfect for celebrating fall in true German fashion. Leinenkugel's, welcome to the Liney side. The Lions go 75 yards in 8 plays. Kenny Galladay a 5-yard touchdown reception. And Detroit now has a 31-14 lead.
Hey, I appreciate it, Rock Lover.
12:55 to go, a little over 2 minutes.
Let's go home for a shitty Sunday's work. Thanks for broadcasting this.
The task just got quite a bit taller.
No problem, man. Glad I could be glad I could help out, man. That's what it's all about. Thanks for joining the stream, man. Much appreciation.
Penalties have really hurt today. So have turnovers for Green Bay. 3 lost fumbles. Here's the run-up and the kickoff. high and deep into the end zone and downed by Ty Montgomery at the back line of the end zone. 1st and 10, Green Bay, 25-yard line of the Packers. Now it becomes incumbent upon the offense of not grinding out a score, but starting to score quickly here now. The deficit is 17 points. Marshfield Clinic Health System, delivering care when, where, and how you want it. Visit marshfieldclinic.org to learn more. Wayne and Larry, downtown Detroit. Let's see if the Packers can mount a miracle comeback in this one. It was a Motor City miracle here several years ago. Maybe another one. Rodgers at the controls in the shotgun. Slot left, slot right. 1st and 10 of the 25 at Green Bay. Snap. Rodgers tosses left side. He's got Davante Adams through a beautiful bullet just outside the left hash marks. Across the 30-yard line at the 34. Gain of 9. He pinpointed that pass between two defenders, Darius Slay, and the safety over the top, Quandre Diggs.
What a courageous catch by Adams, because Diggs had to feel him.
Excuse me.
He had to feel him in the neighborhood.
Adams 9 catches, 126 yards today. 2nd down and short, 2nd and 1, Green Bay. Rodgers takes the snap again.
I know, right? Like, I don't know why he's dropping back like 30, 40 times when he's hurt.
He's got St. Brown cutting left.
I mean, I get it. He's a great player, but he's not a Superman. We have a decent running game. Let's use it for once. We got Aaron Jones, Williams. But yeah, Rodgers is throwing 50 times a game, and he doesn't need to.
And they beat him on that play. Agnew got worn out by the Cowboys last week. First down.
Beat him with a deep
1st and 10.
1st and 10, 49
Kansas City, man, they are scary.
17. Just under 12 minutes to go in the 4th. Rodgers shifts into the shotgun. Jamal Williams to his left. 3 receivers right. Jimmy Graham standing up left side of the line. Snap to Rodgers. 4-man rush, throws the out, left side, Jimmy Graham's got it, angled out of bounds, inside the 40, close to the 1st down. Let's see how they spot it. I believe they're going to give it to him at 39-yard line, move the chains, gain of 10, Quandre Diggs. Forced him out on the far left sidelines.
Shed was in coverage on Jimmy Graham, and Jimmy Graham just muscled him, getting off the line of scrimmage, and case was closed, and Graham was going to be open on the play.
Valdez-Scantling wide to the left side. Moore and Adams to the right. Graham in the slot left side as well. Rodgers from the shotgun. It takes the snap, hands it off to Williams. Big hole up the middle. He's to the 30. Diving for a first down to the 28-yard line. It's a gain of 12. 1st and 10 on a quick dive off left guard. Glover Quinn and Quandre Diggs, the 2 safeties, collaborate on the stop. Packers go no huddle. Rodgers under center for a moment and hoped maybe to catch the Lions in a line change, but that was not the case. And now he'll take his time.
That previous play was a short trap with beautiful execution by the interior 3, Taylor, Lindsley, Bell.
Packers on the drive, trailing 31-14. 1st and 10 to the Detroit 28. Rodgers hands it off to Williams again, burrowing his way between the hash marks inside the 25 to the 24-yard line on a gain of 4 yards. Jared Davis on the tackle. 2nd and 6, Green Bay. Football now at the 24-yard line of Detroit.
Davis getting that tackle after being driven 4 yards off the line by Corey Lindsley.
Jamon
so we'll
Moore.
Take that trade off.
Moore wide to the left side with Valdez-Scantling and Davante Adams on the left side. Jimmy Graham standing up right side of the line. Rodgers in the
Jimmy brothers break. All right, brother.
24 Detroit. Snap to A-Rod. Everybody out for a pass. Swings it right flat. He's got Williams. Turns upfield. 1 man to beat. He gets inside the 15 and then takes it out of bounds near the 12-yard line of Detroit. Steered out of bounds by Glover Quinn. First down, Green Bay Packers on a 12-yard gain. And the Packers are in the rail red zone.
It's been a very efficient drive, Wayne.
Yep.
Piling up yards, not eating much time.
Still 9:29 to go. Packers
yeah,
down
17. We're in the 4th.
25 first downs for Green Bay. Slot left, Adams split wide right. Graham standing up right side of the offensive line. Rodgers in the shotgun. Williams to his right. From the Detroit 12-yard line. 1st and 10, Green Bay. Rodgers takes the snap. Scans the secondary. Throws right side wide of the mark. Davante Adams being tackled on the play, but no flag. Darius Slay in coverage of the 10-yard line of Detroit.
Adams faking a slant on that play and then pivoting back to the outside. Aaron Rodgers and he could not connect.
Would like a quick score, but need a score here at all costs. Rodgers
11 more points.
now with his offense.
Who the fuck? Diane Diary. Oh my god, that guy's back.
Adams into the slot left side. Brown.
Touchdown, baby.
Wide to the left side and snap to Rodgers. Looking around on second down. Throws the left side of the end zone. He's got Devontae. Touchdown.
It ain't over yet.
Devontae Adams, 12-yard touchdown reception.
Appreciate it,
Packers jump back in it. It is 31-20. Nevin Lawson, the man deep, beaten on the play.
Actually, Darius Slay was so well beaten, he wasn't in the picture, Wayne, but Devontae was lined up on the left side in the slot, came off the line of scrimmage, a couple steps to the inside, kind of slowly, then a burst to the outside, left him in his wake.
Extra point try, Mason Crosby, snap, placement, kick is up and hit the left upright and found it away. Mason Crosby puts his hands to his helmet, he can't believe it. He has missed 3 field goals and now an extra point. The lead remains 11 for Detroit. 9:01 to go in the game. You're listening to Packers football.
Let's not forget that Mason Crosby could single-handedly lose this game right now. Dear God.
You want to talk big years in American history? Let's talk about 1974. Rockin' Robin joins the Brew Crew. Hammer and Hank hits number 715. And Evel Knievel and his Harley-Davidson-sponsored Sky Cycle take on the Snake River Canyon. Now that's some American history. Experience it at the Harley-Davidson Museum.
All bikes unite at the Harley-Davidson Museum for Thursday night bike night. Live music, food and drink specials, and plenty of eye candy. Full details at hdmuseum.com.
If you could make one wish, what would it be? Would you wish for more money? A better career? Fame? Or would you use your wish to make a difference in someone else's life? At Concordia University, we believe God intended us to live for something bigger than ourselves. And we're here to help you do that. To learn more about online programs from Concordia University, Wisconsin, visit online.cuw.edu. Concordia. Live uncommon.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
You gotta call Speedy Metals. Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's largest and premier Bobcat dealer, is looking for a dynamic sales pro to join their team. You'll need to be really great with customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing the best compact equipment in the business. You'll manage an established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a 6-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits, along with paid time off. If this sounds like you, Bobcat Plus wants to meet you. Send your resume to bobcatplus@yahoo.com. That's bobcatplus@yahoo.com. Bobcat Plus is an equal opportunity employer.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between, that's life too. Experience all life has to offer, and don't wait to protect it. At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
The scoring drive, and it came on a 12-yard touchdown pass to Devontae Adams in the rail red zone. Mason Crosby missed the PAT, hit the left upright this time. The Packers are back to within 11, 31-20. 9:01 to go in the game. Run up kickoff by Crosby. Strong kick.
Good up, Crosby.
Abdullah 9 yards deep in the end zone, downs it, and let's pause 10 seconds. Station identification of the Green Bay Packers Radio Network.
WKTI and HD1 Milwaukee is 94.5 KTI Country.
Take it from me, Mark Tauscher. Orthopedic Associates has what it takes to stay in the game. There is a difference.
Get you up on a couple of details.
Bobby Sparks. Hey, man, appreciate it, bro.
Devontae Adams, 10 targets.
Appreciate you joining the stream, man. Your Lions are kicking our ass today.
Jimmy Graham, 9 targets, 5 catches, 71
yeah,
yards.
shout out to Bobby Sparks, man. Appreciate the love, brother.
6 targets, 6 catches and 9 targets, 59
Mason cost
yards
us 13 points, and we're only down by 11. I know, right?
Nick
Sad.
Perry is questionable with an ankle injury, re-aggravated an ankle injury. Quick toss to the flat right side.
Lord.
He is stuck by one man and then driven down by another. On the flank of the play, back near the 25-yard line, virtually no gain. I believe that was Kevin King who came up, and King shaken up on the play.
Kevin King's hurt now.
With the initial hit, and then Martinez with the finish.
It looks like King has a shoulder problem
as
he heads to the sidelines. Wow.
Hey, what up, Katie?
That kid cannot catch a break.
Poor Kevin. Kevin King can't catch a break.
So 2nd and 10, Detroit. Thinning the ranks.
Let's go Pack. That's right,
these
Katie.
Injuries.
Katie Sampson.
And the Packers bring on the rookie free agent Tony Brown.
Had a costly penalty early in the half.
3 receivers set, 2 to the left, 1 to the right. Stafford in the shotgun, set back to his right, and we got whistles holding up the action. False start, Detroit.
Offense, number 11. 5-yard penalty. 2nd down.
Marvin Jones, the guilty party.
And he's coughing up blood.
So it becomes 2nd down and 15 for Detroit. Only the 5th penalty for 51 yards against the Lions here this afternoon. Packers are up around double digits. They've got at least 9, right, at last count.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, 10 points, yeah. 3 missed field goals and the extra point.
2nd down. Football back to the 20-yard line. 2nd and 15.
Damn it.
Here's the snap to Stafford. Tight pocket. Throws the out. Right side. Got Marvin Jones out of bounds. Penalty marker thrown. I believe he pushed off on the coverage that time. Tony Brown had the coverage, and they pass interference against Detroit. You know, this Brown kid, is he a little vociferous out there?
Offense, number 11. 10-yard penalty.
If I'm Tony Brown, I don't try to help the officials with that call or even react to it. Second,
he's still alive.
All
right, long as he's alive.
Vociferous may be beyond my vocabulary capabilities, but I think he's young and excited.
Yeah, he's excited. 2nd and 25, Detroit. 7:35 to go for the
surely
game.
Is not
Lions backed up to their 10-yard line. Can't let him out of the hole here. Stafford takes on the handoff. Kerryon Johnson trying to bounce to the outside. He's tripped up and driven down between the hash marks. Circle rooted from right to left. Beg your pardon, Theo Riddick on the carry. And he got very little done. Kyler Fackrell got him to the ground at a gain of maybe a yard. 3rd down, Detroit.
Fackrell making that play in part because Dean Lowry really solid against the run, forcing change of direction.
He has played well here today, hasn't he, Dean Lowry?
He's a good football player.
He is.
And you know what you're going to get from Dean every time out, and that's everything he's got.
The Lions are 4 of 10 on 3rd down conversions. 3rd down and 24. Football just short of the 11-yard line.
It's about time to give Dean Lowry some love.
Stafford to the shotgun, a stack to the right, single receiver to the left. Snap to Stafford, hands it off to the running back up the middle, and they wave the white flag, and down he goes.
And the crowd roars their approval with that play call.
Theo Riddick getting the carry for a gain of a couple. Dean Lowry makes the stop, and the Packers get, more importantly, the stop they need. To the offense, another shot. Still have 6:24 to go in this 4th quarter. Green Bay trailing 31-20.
Yeah, 428 subs, guys. Let's see if we can push. Let's see if we can get 430 subs by the end of this stream. 2 more subs.
Appeared to be some sort of mouth injury.
Oh, is it? Okay. Hopefully not a shoulder. Boy, he's been
at 35. Watch and smash that like button, guys.
Yeah, that's not official word from the Packers or anything, but just looking at him.
Here's the snap and the punt by Sam Martin. Backing up, Tramon Williams makes the catch. 33. Juke move, cuts to his left. 35, turns upfield, penalty markers. Down you gotta be kidding me again.
If they called Josh Jackson, it was calling a player for intent, and the official had a bad angle.
Washington made the stop out near the 40-yard line of Green Bay. They're going to back this one up.
Oh, man. We just keep shooting ourselves in the foot.
Is there anything worse than penalties on special teams?
Oh. Receiving team, number 37.
Wayne, I think it's a bad call. I think he did a good job of not blocking in the back, but the official had a poor angle.
5:47 to go. Packers trailing 31-20. Trying to get back into this game. 1st and 10 at the 25 when we come back. You're listening to Packers football.
94.5 KTI.
Yeah, true, man. I mean, Mason Crosby, he's really,
there is a difference.
I don't want to say it's all on him, but he did do a huge part in costing us this game.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
The Spine Center, an all-inclusive single source for complete spine care in one convenient location.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
On-site physical therapy, pain management, and MRI.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
23-hour or less total joint replacements at their Orthopedic Surgery Center.
Yeah, at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
I'm going to step out for a second, guys, and I'll be right back. Smash that like button, guys.
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages, tailgate parties, meeting players, and more. Everything a fan needs to make game day unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best selection of tickets. From end zone to midfield, in any quantity, home or away. Event USA also makes it easy to sell tickets quickly and at a great price. Get to all the games and more at eventusa.com. That's eventusa.com.
Maybe you've heard the name Badger Mutual Insurance before. What you may not have heard is that Badger does commercial insurance. That's why I'm in the studio doing this commercial for Badger's commercial insurance. In fact, I'm on my 5th take for this commercial. I feel like it's going pretty good. What do you think, Randy?
Yeah, sounds good, Mike.
I'm just a commercial voiceover guy. I don't know anything about commercial insurance, but Badger Mutual does. They protect bars, restaurants, apartments, and all kinds of small businesses. Because Badger takes commercial insurance personally. Just ask your agent.
Commercial.
Around my house, I'm called difficult. I know what I want, and I always want more. Take my insurance, for instance. I want more coverages, but there's no chance I'm paying more for it. My agent knows this, and that's why she recommended the Selective Edge. With the Selective Edge, I get higher coverage limits and even coverages I didn't know I need. And my agent knows what discounts I deserve. More coverage, more options, less money. That's not too difficult, is it? Find an agent near you by visiting Selective.com. Selective. Response is everything.
Firefighters never hesitate to act. Neither does Pierce Manufacturing. No one builds higher performing trucks to serve America's firefighters than Pierce Manufacturing. No one invests more in research, engineering, testing, or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight. They never stop because firefighters never stop. Pierce Manufacturing. Perform like no other. Learn more or apply at piercemfg.com.
U.S. Cellular's new unlimited payback pays you for data you don't use, so you can save up to $240 per year on a single line versus Verizon. U.S. Cellular, national coverage in the middle of anywhere. Terms and conditions apply. Packers take over 1st and 10, trailing 31-25, 47 to go in the game. From the Green Bay 25, Rodgers takes the snap and shotgun. Pump fakes right. Looks, dumps it over the middle. Got his man, Montgomery cutting right. Outside the numbers, down the sideline to the 40, 45, and he's spun down like a top. 48-yard line of Green Bay, 1st down. Darius Slay cut his legs out from under him. 23-yard pass play.
Fine run after the catch by Ty Montgomery. That looked like a 3 or 4 yard gain when he caught it.
Yep.
Terrific effort by Montgomery.
Slot to the left side. St. Brown on the slot on the left side. Devontae wide to the left. Valdez-Scantling on the right side with Jimmy Graham. Rodgers in the shotgun. 1st and 10. Snap to A-Rod. Clean pocket. Throws right side. Got his man tumbling out of bounds. Valdez-Scantling. He had to lunge for the football and caught it. Out of bounds, gain of 9. At the Detroit 43-yard line under the coverage of Darius Slay.
Valdez-Scantling using the muscular Jimmy Graham to shield coverage off him.
19-25, 227 yards, 3 touchdowns for Rodgers in the second half alone. Receivers left and right. 2nd and short at the Detroit 43. Give is to Montgomery. Hole left side. He busts through outside the left hash marks. Diving inside the 35 to the 33-yard line of Detroit. And it's 1st down on a gain of about 10 yards. Glover Quinn over to make the hit.
Terrific job by Lindsley, Taylor, and Bakhtiari. Securing the line of scrimmage.
Lions leading 31-20. 4:19 to go. Packers at the Detroit 33-yard line. 1st and 10. Rodgers trying to work some magic. trying to pull off a miracle of biblical proportions. Snap to Rodgers, backpedals, waits, looks, lofts, right side Devontae, over the shoulder, catch is made, tumbles into the end zone, and he's down at the 1 yard line. Devontae Adams on a sensational reception. And down on the play is the man he left in his dust. Boy, looking at it again. A juggling catch. A tough catch. Did he secure before he went to the ground? The Lions are going to ask for a review.
I didn't see the catch.
And it's close.
And to be honest, from what we've seen so far,
they're going to
make a very strong case.
Detroit is challenging the ruling on the field.
He's drunk. Ooh. Oh, Crosby. Yeah, he is. Something wrong with him.
Was in the coverage.
Yeah.
Nope, that's not a catch.
There's a lion down to the end zone. Is that Agnew as well? He's still down. There's an injured lion in the right corner of the end zone. I guess it's Jamal Agnew from what I'm told. He was the man they went after. So they're reviewing the play. And we'll remind you to get all your Packers news right from the source through the Packers app. Exclusive content, live press conferences, and year-round coverage. Download the official Packers app today.
Wayne, we're informed that the injury to Kevin King was his chin, not his mouth, as I said earlier. And he is questionable, but as I mentioned earlier, he was being carted to the locker room.
On the chin.
Game situation, 3:51 to go. The Packers trail by 11 points, 31-20.
I thought he had like a lung issue.
This on a day that has seen Mason Crosby miss 3 field goals and hit the upright on an extra point.
Okay. What I'm seeing now is 2nd and 10. 4 minutes.
The ruling on the field has been changed to an incomplete pass.
Yeah, because I already heard that.
That is a successful challenge. It will be 2nd down. And will the game clock operator please set the game clock to 4:00, please? 4:00.
4 minutes to go in the game. Packers down 11. 2nd and 10 at the Detroit 33-yard line. Incumbent upon Green Bay to take it the distance on this drive, obviously. And then we're looking at a 2-point conversion, I would assume. Adams to the left side, slot to the right. Rodgers in the shotgun with a setback to his left.
Timeout, Detroit.
First, charge timeout. Detroit. This will be a 30-second timeout.
No matter what the weather is doing outside, the team at Bryant Heating and Cooling will do whatever it takes to keep you comfortable. Find your local Bryant dealer at Bryant.com. Hey, no one has a smile like you, and no one can keep it healthy like us.
That's not updated at all.
Dental of Wisconsin, the state's #1 dental plan. What a second half. The Packers have tried to rally. They trailed 24-0 at halftime. They've outscored the Lions.
They called back that Devontae Adams
in
catch.
the second half.
So it's 2nd and 10 right now.
But still much work to be done and not a lot of time.
All right. We got a first down to Jimmy Graham at the 20 or 19. But there's a flag on the play. That's the play that's probably going to come up next here.
Adams to the left side. Press coverage on him. 3 receivers to the right. Rodgers takes the snap. Screens it out to Montgomery. Juggles and drops it incomplete in traffic on the left side. So it's 3rd down and 10 Green Bay.
Something like that, I feel almost fortunate that when it's bobbled and there's lots of traffic around, especially
how far am I behind on the stream?
That it wound up on the ground.
Quick count. Rodgers back to throw. Penalty marker down. Fires it over the middle. Got Jimmy Graham inside the 20. He's covered up near the 18-yard line. First down, Green Bay Packers. Flag down for the Lions having too many men on the field, I believe. That's why Rodgers went to a quick snap. No call is made without a conference, of course, in this league. 15-yard gain.
For the shift, offense. Not all players are set for 1 second. 5-yard penalty.
When you look back back on today, if the Packers aren't able to get it done, you can point right to penalties, Rock. I believe that's 11 penalties now for 107 yards.
Wow.
And the
penalties,
first half fueled the Lions.
turnovers,
now
Mason Crosby.
Green Bay, 3:49 to go for the game. Detroit leading 31-20. 3rd and 15 at the 38-yard line of the Lions. Rodgers shotgun, Montgomery to his left. Here's the snap. Rodgers rolls the pocket right. Now steps up against the pressure. He has it knocked away from behind. The ball up for grabs, and it's incomplete. Devon Kennard, I believe, is the man who got in there to tip it away.
Jared
Wow.
Davis was in there as well, Wayne. And what
Wow.
happened, the Packers are pulling everybody. It's a moving pocket. And actually the pocket, namely Corey Linsley, got outside Aaron Rodgers. And so the relationship between blocker and rusher changes. And consequently, Aaron gets hit.
Yeah, Jared Davis, the man
Are you kidding me, Mason Crosby? Oh, my God, dude.
This will be a 56-yard field goal attempt from Mason Crosby. Snap, placement. Here's the kick to the uprights. No good. No good. He missed it to the right.
It's over. This game has been game, but it's all good.
The greatest field goal kicker in Green Bay history on his worst day. Leaves another one out to the right. He's missed 4 field goal attempts and an extra point.
We have Ryan Longwell back.
Oh my goodness.
Chris Jackie. God, Dave Rayner. Anybody? Jesus fucking Christ.
Wow.
I'll take Dave Rayner back.
Over, leading by 11, 3:35 to go in the game. First down to the 46-yard line of Detroit.
Everyone has a bad game, though.
But... set back, tight formation on the left side of the line. With an extra tight end. Stafford under center takes the snap, gives to Blunt. Up the middle he goes. Hit by Morrison, plows forward. Out to the 48-yard line. Gain of 2, maybe 3 yards if they give him the 49.
First, charge timeout. Green Bay. This will be a 30-second timeout.
So one timeout taken by the Packers here.
Son of a bitch.
You know, it's been kind of odd, Wayne.
I gotta take a bong rip, man. This is way too stressful for me.
Done to themselves is that for an indoor venue, I have not found Ford Field terribly loud today.
Missed 13.
Have you?
It was gonna happen eventually, I guess, right? Hey, the Browns win.
Not like some of the domes we
Maybe it's
play
getting
in.
off to a fast start for the Lions. And
they must have Mason Crosby as their kicker as well.
But it hasn't been terribly loud. Hasn't been effective.
Second down and 7 to the 49-yard line of Detroit for the Lions, who lead 31-20, 3.5 minutes to go in the game. Stafford under center. Blunt Malone set back. Play action Stafford. He's hit, spun around, and then sacked. Blake Martinez will get credit for the sack back of the 45-yard line. Loss of about 4. Third down Detroit. Another timeout Green Bay. And will give us an opportunity to remind you to join the Packers and Cologuard in fighting colon cancer. Cologuard is a non-invasive colorectal cancer screening for average risk individuals age 50 and above. Visit Packers50.com and enter to win luxury box tickets. Wayne and Larry in downtown Detroit. Packers needing a miracle, trailing by 11 with 3:24 to go. Lions facing third down. 3rd and 11. The ball back of the 45-yard line of Detroit. 2 receivers right, single receiver to the left. Press coverage on the receiver on the left side of the offense, right side of the defense. Matthew Stafford in the shotgun. Takes the snap and backpedals. Looks right, throws it over the middle. Got his man Golden Tate spinning for a first down. Beat Josh Jackson, who made the tackle. 41-yard line of Green Bay, and that's a killer.
Final charge timeout. Green Bay. This will be a 30-second timeout.
14-yard pass play. 14-yard pass play. The Packers out of timeouts now.
A 66 is reporting is eligible. 66 is eligible.
And as far as Jackson goes, that one-on-one with Tate out of the slot, I mean, that's how Golden Tate has made his living.
Yep.
Simple pattern.
He's a load.
Simple throw for Matthew Stafford.
Jones wide to the left side, probably window dressing. A couple of tight ends right side of the line, another one on the left. Dahl, an offensive lineman, is an extra tight end. He's eligible. Wilson moves in motion, a tight end to the slot of the left side. Stafford on the handoff to LeGarrette Blount off the right side, running hard but driven back. 39-yard line, gain of 2. Morrison leading the way, probably one of the better run stuffers for the Packers in the linebacking core. Kentrell Bryce was also there. The clock will stop at the 2-minute warning. We're just under 3 minutes to go in the game, and the Lions leading by 11. Packers trailed by 24-0 at halftime. Rallied to try to make a game of it, but weren't quite able to finish the deal. Penalties, turnovers, missed field goals. Second down. Give Blount again. Off the left side, tries to get to the outside. He's covered up outside the left hash marks. Across the 38, now near the 36-yard line. Gain of a couple of more yards. Blake Martinez flowing to the football. And we're approaching the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go in the football game. Detroit 31, Green Bay 20. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Cafe Karuba Coffee, the official coffee of the Green Bay Packers. And by the way,
Ozinga has been in business for 90 years. And when it comes to concrete, this family-owned business knows a thing or two. Local means better. With many sites here in Wisconsin, they're always near your job. Backed by 4 generations of innovation and good old-fashioned know-how. It's no surprise they're the best at what they do. And working with them will make you the best at what you do. Ozinga, born to build. Learn more at ozinga.com. That's OZINGA.com.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between, that's life too. Experience all life has to offer, and don't wait to protect it. At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit CatholicFinancialLife.org.
If you could make one wish, what would it be? Would you wish for more money? A better career? Fame? Or would you use your wish to make a difference in someone else's life? At Concordia University, we believe God intended us to live for something bigger than ourselves. And we're here to help you do that. To learn more about online programs from Concordia University, Wisconsin, visit online.cuw.edu. Concordia. Live uncommon.
Maybe you've heard the name Badger Mutual Insurance before. What you may not have heard is that Badger does commercial insurance. That's why I'm in the studio doing this commercial for Badger's commercial insurance. In fact, I'm on my 5th take for this commercial. I feel like it's going pretty good. What do you think, Randy?
Yeah, sounds good, Mike.
I'm just a commercial voiceover guy. I don't know anything about commercial insurance, but Badger Mutual does. They protect bars, restaurants, apartments, and all kinds of small businesses. Because Badger takes commercial insurance personally. Just ask your agent.
Commercial.
Now it's powered by Cenex. Be sure to stop at your local Cenex and fuel up on the way to your next Packers game. Cenex is the proud petroleum partner of the Green Bay Packers. 20 rushing attempts of the Packers, 98 yards here today, and a lot of that, they've run a lot more on this Detroit defense. The problem is they've been behind, 24-0 at halftime. Jones leads the way for Green Bay, 7 carries for 40 yards on the ground. Detroit now facing a 3rd down and 6, 37-yard line, just inside the 37-yard line of Green Bay. 2 minutes to go in the game. Packers are out of timeouts, and the Lions lead 31-20. Offset eye in the backfield. LeGarrette Blount, the sledgehammer, is the tail of the tandem. Wilson, a tight end in motion to the right side. Packers jump into the neutral zone. Contact is made. Penalty markers are down. False start is the call I see initially made.
False start. Offense, number 79. 5-yard penalty. 3rd down.
That was Kenny Wiggins, who's playing today in place of T.J. Lang, who's in concussion protocol. Had a chance to talk with T.J. a little bit earlier today. Getting better. Hopefully he'll be back soon for Detroit. What a great Green Bay Packer he was. Yep. Yes. 2 tight ends left side of the line. 3rd down and 11. Ball of the Packers just inside the Packers 42. And the handoff to LeGarrette Blount off the right side. Nothing doing. Kind of a thankless job at the end of the game for Blount. He's just asked to run clock essentially. Kenny Clark.
Sacrificial lamb.
Yeah. Antonio Morrison were there for the stop. Mike Daniels in the vicinity as well.
Lions sure like those pattern runs. Or power type plays. It's kind of block down, kick out, lead through. Been running them all day. Not with tremendous success, but they gave it repetitions.
Detroit 95 yards rushing this afternoon. And they're letting the clock wind down and under a minute 30 to go in the game. Now this has been a tough one for the Packers. The turnovers, they lost 3 fumbles. Is that right?
Yep.
3 fumbles lost.
Twice in the pocket, hitting Aaron Rodgers, and then there was the punt early in the game.
And then the penalties. 11 for 107 yards against Green Bay. Interesting stat here. You know, the Lions are winning and have played on the lead all day. They've run just 56 offensive snaps. Green Bay 71. Wow. Now on a punt formation on 4th down.
When that first half, Wayne, the Lions were working with ridiculously short fields because of the turnovers.
Exactly. Sam Martin in punt formation. Tramon Williams back deep for Green Bay, and they wind the clock down to a minute 15.
False start, offense, number 48. 5-yard penalty, 4th down.
Hunter doesn't mind. He gets a little more field to work with here. 31-20, Detroit. So the Lions will get their 2nd win of the season, and the Packers will fall to 2-2-1 heading into a game against San Francisco in Lambeau Field a week from tomorrow night. Here's the snap to Martin Nehigh. Moves forward, quickly gets his kick away. Tramon Williams waving everyone off. Lets the ball hit on the 8. Kept in play by the Lions. Knocked down, out of play by Detroit inside the 5-yard line. So the Packers get it to the 3-yard line of Green Bay with 64 seconds to go. 31-20, Detroit. Injuries of note. Nick Perry re-aggravated an ankle injury. Left the ball game in the 2nd half. Kevin King, we're told it was a jaw injury, also left the game in the 4th quarter. Receivers left and right, slot to the left side. Rodgers in the shotgun, takes the snap in the end zone, throws it short over the middle, and missed Aaron Jones, incomplete. Jared Davis had coverage at the 5-yard line up Green Bay. Trying to set up a little screen pass and hope that Aaron Jones could break a big one. 2nd and 10, 59 seconds remaining. Rodgers in the shotgun with a setback to his right, Aaron Jones. Snap to A-Rod, quick toss left side out of screen, gets Devontae Adams, turns upfield, and he tripped a bit on his own, and then is taken a bit down by Darius Slay across the
Ravens are driving right now, huh?
Gain of barely 3 yards. 47 seconds to go in the game. 3rd down, Green Bay.
What can you do, man? Turnovers.
From the 6-yard line of the Packers. Slot right,
penalties.
Single receiver to the left. Rodgers takes the snap back, pedals to the end zone. Sidearms right side. Aaron Jones has it, makes the turn down the sidelines, across the 15, ushered out of bounds. On the near side by Jared Davis. Again, they get Davis in coverage. He's got great speed, but it's not really aware in coverage, and he takes Jones out of bounds. 1st down, Green Bay, 11-yard pickup. 25 seconds to go. So the 18-yard line of Green Bay, 1st and 10 for the Packers. Clock stopped 25 seconds ago. Detroit leading 31-20. Slot left, slot right. Rodgers in the shotgun once again.
4th down, Mexico wins.
Jones to his right.
Brown's ball. Oh yeah.
Corey Lindsley triggers it. Rodgers toss right side. It is Graham, got a block from Adams, out of bounds goes Jimmy Graham, across the 20 at the 23-yard line. Pick up a 5 yards as Sean Shedd escorted him to the chalk marks on the near right sidelines.
So the Packers will drop to 2-2-1
Yep.
Is my math correct, Wayne?
Mm-hmm. Slot left, slot
2,
right.
2, and 1.
Rogers takes the snap. Pump fakes left. Goes long, left side, in the seam. He's got St. Brown circle routes outside the numbers 40, 45, 50. Down the left sidelines, accelerating to the 30, and then pulled down from behind, inside the 25, at the Detroit 23-yard line. Wow, what a play that was by the rookie. Tracy Walker finally caught up with him and pulled him down. My goodness, 60-yard pass play.
It was interesting, Wayne, the way he was pulling away from the field.
St. Brown, a 6th-rounder out of Notre Dame. He's got some speed.
It's all good, man. Rock Lever. Yeah, you really didn't miss much. It was we had a rough start to the game and everything.
For Green Bay. What do you make of this, Rock?
I'm pretty disappointed in Crosby, too.
Well, they need one. That's something crazy on an outside kick or something.
41-yard field goal. Here it is. Kick to the uprights. And this one is good.
Hey, he made one.
Crosby puts it through, looks up to the rafters, points to heaven. Finally, one goes through. He missed 4 today and makes the 5th. Sartori Cheese donates $1,000 to the Make-A-Wish Foundation of Wisconsin for that Mason Crosby field goal. So 2 seconds remain, 31-23 now the score. I think what I would make of that, Rock, is that Mike McCarthy just wanted Mason Crosby to get on track. Just hit a field goal, get on track. You're right. I mean, from a scoring standpoint, they need a field goal. But
you could justify it that way. It'd make a lot more sense your way.
I'm just giving the game situation.
Like if they somehow recover and take in the onside kick.
They had it from the jump. That's right, baby. They did. But we'll get it next week. We'll get the Niners next week, I should say.
So even an onside kick, once recovered, the game
it'll be all right.
Well, you'd have to get it on the bounce.
Yeah.
Break through.
Well, ball on the tee. Crosby for an onside kick, it appears. And he pooches it high in the air. Penalty markers down. It's caught by Marvin Jones at the 46-yard line of Green Bay on the near left side. 1 second remaining. Penalty marker down immediately.
Appropriately enough, huh?
Yeah. It's against Green Bay. I believe offsides.
Offside. Kicking team number 28.
Offsides. Yeah, you gotta give credit where it's due, man. You play like trash, though. But the Lions actually played pretty well. They didn't do shit in the second half, though.
Wow. Well,
Packers just failed to capitalize.
Folks, it was a disastrous first half that the Packers were unable to overcome. They trailed 24-0 at halftime, rallied in the 3rd quarter to get back into the game on a couple of occasions, but unable to put away the Detroit Lions. Unable to make the comeback and put away the Lions here this afternoon. Detroit prevails 31-23. One more snap by Matthew Stafford and company, and the Lions have won 3 in a row over the Green Bay Packers.
Can't believe it.
Final score from Detroit. The Lions 31, the Packers 23. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Alright guys, I'm going to leave the post game on if you guys want to listen to it for a little bit. I'm going to grab me a steak downstairs.
I want more coverages,
but I'll be back up in a little bit to end the stream and say goodbye to everyone for joining the stream. Smash that like button, guys. Like I said, I'll keep it on for you to be able to interest in hearing the post game Packer analysis.
That's not too difficult, is it? Find an agent near you by visiting Selective.com. Selective. Response is everything.
Firefighters never hesitate to act. Neither does Pierce Manufacturing. No one builds higher performing trucks to serve America's firefighters than Pierce Manufacturing. No one invests more in research, engineering, testing, or training, or assembles a more purpose-driven team to make sure moms and dads get home to kiss their kids goodnight. They never stop because firefighters never stop. Pierce Manufacturing. Perform like no other. Learn more or apply at piercemfg.com.
You want to talk big years in American history? Let's talk about 1974. Rockin' Robin joins the Brew Crew, Hammer and Hank hits number 715, and Evel Knievel and his Harley-Davidson-sponsored Sky Cycle take on the Snake River Canyon. Now that's some American history. Experience it at the Harley-Davidson Museum.
All bikes unite at the Harley-Davidson Museum for Thursday night bike night. Live music, food and drink specials, and plenty of eye candy. Full details at hdmuseum.com.
Don't be left in the cold when you want to see the green and gold. Team up with Event USA for Green Bay football tickets, game packages, tailgate parties, meeting players, and more. Everything a fan needs to make game day unforgettable. Serving fans for 30 years, Event USA offers the best selection of tickets. From end zone to midfield, in any quantity, home or away. Event USA also makes it easy to sell tickets quickly and at a great price. Get to all the games and more at eventusa.com. That's eventusa.com.
Well, the Packers fall to the Lions 31-23 today, and with that loss, Green Bay now 2-2-1, heading into a Monday night game back home against San Francisco a week from tomorrow night. The Lions, meanwhile, rise to 2-3. They took advantage of the Packers' largesse in the first half of play. Green Bay with 3 turnovers and a multitude of penalties, it seemed like, and Detroit, that fueled Detroit to a 24-0 halftime lead. You knew Aaron Rodgers and the Packers would make a run at them in the second half. They did, but unable to quite catch up as Green Bay falls here for the second time of the second loss of the season for the Packers. We'll be back to wrap it up from Detroit. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Miller Lite is brewed by Packers fans for Packers fans.
When my hair's too long, I'm not on my game. But after a haircut at Great Clips, I'm a new man. My voice sounds like this when I barbecue raw meat. At the gym, my abdominals abdominate. I can do that Elvis thing with my lower lip. And allergies? They become allergic to me.
Get back to greatness. With Clip Notes, get the cut you want every time, anywhere. Great Clips. It's going to be great.
When it comes to remodeling, everyone has advice about who you should hire. But who can you trust? Your boss? Neighbors? Random online reviews? No. When it comes to remodeling, you can trust NARI. All NARI members are experienced, proven, qualified, and verified by local people who know the industry and have your back. Join us for the NARI Home and Remodeling Show, October 12th to 14th at State Fair Park. Get discount tickets at narimilwaukee.org.
There are moments in life when time stands still. Saying I do, the birth of a child, retirement, and more. Life is full of these milestones, but everything that happens in between, that's life too. Experience all life has to offer, and don't wait to protect it. At Catholic Financial Life, they invite you to share your hopes and dreams with them. It's the first step in determining the best financial solution to achieve your goals. To learn more about the importance of including life insurance as part of your financial plan, visit Catholic Financial.
If you could make one wish.
Hey, Rock Lover, I appreciate that, buddy. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe, man. I'll be streaming the games next week. And I'm going to probably start streaming the Packer games any chance I can get. So. Appreciate you joining the stream, man. Appreciate your support, buddy. It means a lot.
And we're here to help you do that. To learn more about online programs from Concordia University, Wisconsin, visit online.cuw.edu. Concordia. Live uncommon.
Ford Field to our engineer Scott Pfeiffer, our statistician Bruce Motti, back at the Game Day Studios, coordinating studio producer Justin Garcia, assistant coordinating studio producer Ashton Rotman, and our engineer John Tyler. The director of the Packers Radio Network is Carl Maul. Again, the final score, the Detroit Lions 31, the Green Bay Packers 23. Packers playback is next. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Packers Radio is... Maybe you've heard the name Badger Mutual Insurance before. What you may not have heard is that Badger does commercial insurance. That's why I'm in the studio doing this commercial for Badger's commercial insurance. In fact, I'm on my 5th take for this commercial. I feel like it's going pretty good.
What do you think, Randy? Yeah, sounds good, Mike.
I'm just a commercial voiceover guy. I don't know anything about commercial insurance, but Badger Mutual does. They protect bars, restaurants, apartments, and all kinds of small businesses. Because Badger takes commercial insurance personally. Just ask your agent.
Commercial.
Speedy Metals knows football, but they know metal better. If it's metal and you need it, there's only one thing to do.
You gotta call Speedy Metals.
Who is Ozinga? We are Ozinga, a 4th-generation, family-owned American company. A passionate organization that's kept our doors open for 90 years by putting people first, doing right by our customers, coworkers, and communities, caring about the future, by dreaming big but thinking local, bringing people together for the purpose of building a better world. Who is Ozinga? We are Ozinga. Learn more at ozinga.com.
For over 40 years, the MAC Fund has been raising money to help find a cure for childhood cancer and related blood disorders. Why is this important? Because anybody who is battling cancer is someone's child, someone's friend, someone you can't live without. Successful protocols developed right here in Wisconsin have become the standard for patient care here in the United States and across the world. Be part of this over 41-year-old tradition and find ways to get involved yourself. Go to macfund.org to learn more. Hey everyone, Bob Euchre here for the Boucher Automotive Group. Some people don't realize just how large the Boucher Group is. Some of their dealership names start with Gordy, some start with Frank, and a few others start with Boucher. So buyers might not realize they're all part of the same great organization. No matter which location you choose, you'll have 8,000 vehicles to choose from. As long as it has Boucher in the name, you're in the right place. Check out the Boucher Group's full inventory at Boucher.com.
When plowing is your profession, it's up to you to keep the world moving through winter's worst. Less time worrying about your equipment is more time for clearing lots. So we'll cut to the chase. Only Western builds efficiency into every feature of our plows and spreaders. With 65 years of experience behind us, we know what it takes to save time and stay profitable. So we make one promise: more jobs done faster. Visit westernplows.com to learn more.
Bobcat Plus, Wisconsin's largest and premier Bobcat dealer, is looking for a dynamic sales pro to join their team. You'll need to be really great with customers, organized, and love getting your hands dirty while showcasing the best compact equipment in the business. You'll manage an established territory, and you'll have the potential to enjoy a six-figure income, insurance, and retirement benefits, along with paid time off. If this sounds like you, Bobcat Plus wants to meet you. Send your resume to bobcatplus@yahoo.com. That's bobcatplus@yahoo.com. Bobcat Plus is an equal opportunity employer.
Sponsored. Throws it over the middle of the end zone. Touchdown! A leaping grab to Devontae Adams.
Your local Bryant Heating and Cooling dealer. Cologuard from Exact Sciences. Menards. Rail Transport. Sartori Cheese. First Weber. Construction Business Group and Operating Engineers Local 139. Delta Dental of Wisconsin. Huppy and Abraham. Potawatomi Hotel and Casino. And Pella Windows and Doors of Wisconsin. On the Packers Radio Network.
Ford Truck Month is back, folks, and here's how it works. You take Ford F-150 and
field in Detroit for Packers playback. Larry McCarron standing by the Packers locker room. He'll be joined by Mike McCarthy, and Jeff Falconio's back at the Game Day studios. He'll have the highlights of this afternoon's game. The Lions jumped out to a 24-0 halftime lead and hang on to win it 31-23 over the Green Bay Packers here at Ford Field. For the Lions, it's their third consecutive win over the Packers, dating back to last year. And for Detroit, their second win of the season against 3 losses. For the Packers, for them, they fall to 2-2-1. Minnesota playing out at Philadelphia today, so it'll be interesting to see how things go in the NFC North Division after this weekend's games. We'll be back. Larry McCarron again standing by in the locker room. Jeff Falconio with the highlights when we return. This is the Packers Radio Network.
Packers Playback is sponsored by Selective Insurance. Bedrock.
Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin. There is a difference.
Ortho ASAP, the walk-in urgent care clinic for bone, joint, and muscle injuries.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
The Spine Center, an all-inclusive single source for complete spine care in one convenient location.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
On-site physical therapy, pain management, and MRI.
At Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
23-hour or less total joint replacements at their Orthopedic Surgery Center.
Yeah, at Orthopedic Associates of Wisconsin.
I-94 exit 290.
OrthoWisconsin.com.
There is a difference.
Breaking news, weather, and traffic on your way home.
After a long, hard day at work, the last thing you want is to get stuck in traffic. When you hop in your car, we're there to help get you home.
Wisconsin's radio station, News Radio WTMJ. From our urban centers bursting with festivals to our beautiful outdoor vistas, Wisconsin has something for everyone. Discover all the amazing adventures waiting to be had on Travel Wisconsin with John McCure. Saturdays at 2, Wisconsin's radio station, 620 WTMJ.
He calls every snap.
Touchdown! And the rookie's got a touchdown! Touchdown, Jimmy Graham!
And he breaks it all down at 7:50.
And that is a dagger!
On Wisconsin's Morning News with Gene Miller.
Voice of the Packers, Wayne Larrivee. Good morning, sir.
Good morning, Gene. How you doing?
Voice of the Packers, Wayne Larrivee. Before and after every game.
He was more than adequate. He was good.
Sponsored by International Autos and Annex Wealth Management. We're the home of the Green Bay Packers. WTMJ.
Ford Field, the highlights of this afternoon's game. Let's go to Jeff Falconio.
All right, Wayne, special teams and giveaways were the story of the first half. After getting off the field on the opening possession, the officials ruled Detroit's punt grazed Kevin King, and Detroit recovered at the Green Bay 1-yard line. From there, LeGarrette Blount had an easy touchdown. On the ensuing series, the Packers drove into field goal range, but Mason Crosby missed from 41 yards out. Detroit took advantage with another Blount touchdown for a 14-0 deficit. Detroit added a field goal after Aaron Rodgers fumbled in Lions territory to make it 17-0 early in the second quarter. Meanwhile, Crosby would miss 2 more field goals in the second quarter, and Detroit closed out the half with a Marvin Jones touchdown after recovering another Rodgers fumble in Detroit territory. So it was 24-0 Detroit, but the second half offered a different tale. Rodgers went right to work, leading an 11-play, 75-yard drive, getting the Packers on the board.
Slot set up to the left. Adams and Scantling to the left side. St. Brown on the slot on the right. Snap to Rodgers. Fakes the handoff. Throws the left side of the end zone. Wide open. Valdez Scantling. Touchdown. And Rodgers signals to the sidelines. Go for 2.
And indeed, Mike McCarthy electing to go for 2. The Packers converted with Rodgers hitting Jamal Williams. Detroit drove into Packers territory, but this time it was the Lions' turn to miss a field goal as Matt Prater's 55-yard attempt was well off the mark. Back came the Packers. The key play on this drive, a 4th down conversion with Rodgers calling his own number.
4th down and 4, Green Bay, the 30-yard line of the Lions. Snap, Rodgers, quarterback draw. He's got the first down. Diving between the hash marks. Inside the 25. Down to the 24-yard line of Detroit. And he went head first. Quarterback draw. What a time to call that one. 6-yard gain.
4 plays later, the Packers were back in it.
Power I formation for Green Bay. Rodgers under center. And the fake to Jones. Rodgers throws right side. He's got Kendricks tumbling into the end zone for the touchdown. 1-yard touchdown pass to Lance Kendricks, who's assumed a multitude of roles.
The ensuing 2-point conversion failed, so Green Bay was down 24-14 as the third quarter came to a close. Detroit fired back with a 75-yard touchdown drive in the fourth quarter, but the Packers wouldn't go away. Rodgers leading a methodical drive that ended with a touchdown strike to Davante Adams.
Wide to the left side and snap to Rodgers. Looking around on second down. Throws the left side of the end zone. He's got Davante. Touchdown. Davante Adams. 12-yard touchdown reception. Packers jump back in it. It is 31-20.
Crosby missed the extra point, so that 31-20 score stood with 9 minutes to play. After forcing a 3-and-out, Rodgers led the Packers to Detroit territory, but for a 4th time, Crosby missed a field goal, this one from 56 yards. Crosby would get a small measure of atonement by converting a 41-yard field goal with 2 seconds to play, and that closed it out, 31-23, the final.
Appreciate you, Passion. Appreciate you, Katie.
And we will head back to Wayne Larrivee after this. Take that back. We're going to go to Wayne? Okay, let's go back to Detroit, Wayne Larrivee.
All right, we're going back.
All right, thank you, Jeff. Let's go down to Larry McCarron, standing by with the head coach of the Packers, Mike McCarthy.
Thank you, Wayne.
Mike, has to say.
That 24-0 deficit at halftime, just too much to overcome.
Yeah, I think as you look at the course of the game, you know, being down 24-0 is a huge hole that you're dug in, but you don't stay in holes. You fight your way out, and I think our football team has a tremendous amount of fight. A number of guys play some excellent football, but I think the negatives just really were too much to overcome. You know, the 10+ penalties. You know, you had the turnovers and field position there. Particularly, we had 2 good returns that were called back because of holding. So I don't know, the field position and the turnovers and the penalties. It's just that's extremely difficult to overcome that, especially on the road. This is a tough place to play. It's tough to get going, but like I said, I love the fight of the team. They battle all the way to the end, but we got too many self-inflicted wounds. The penalty is an issue. It's something we need to do a better job. We took a step in the right direction last week against Buffalo, but that's 4 out of 5 games now, Larry. That's not good enough.
Mike, you mentioned the turnovers, and ironically enough, on a number of occasions this past week, you talked about the importance of taking care of the football, and certainly didn't get that done in the first half.
Well, I mean, you have to, you have to stay after it. I mean, you are who which you practice and which you emphasize. I know everybody emphasizes it, but you look at our history, we've always been tremendous in a turnover ratio. So three is, we've overcome actually our other 2 wins. We overcame 2 turnovers in both those games. So it's just we're just not clean right now, and a lot of good things. I mean, the big play production and the way the guys battled and kept giving us a chance and really getting the game where it came down to potentially a chance here at the end to do something. We obviously ran out of time, but it's just the things that we can control. But these division games are so valuable. To sit here 1-1-1 and after these 3 division games is a kick in the gut. But we will learn from it, and we need to be better when we line up against San Francisco Monday night.
Mike, is there any explanation for Mason Crosby missing kicks like he did? That never happens.
No, I mean, I think the world of Mason as a field goal kicker and the teammate that he is, and so we'll work through it.
Mike, thanks for the time, and Wayne,
back up to you. All
right, thank you, Larry. Let's go back to Jeff Falconio.
All right, Wayne, the final score here from Detroit, 31-23. The Packers fall this afternoon. We'll hear more from Wayne Larrivee after this on the Packers Radio Network.
945 KPI Country recently read that the U.S. Around my house, I'm called difficult.
All right, guys, I'm going to end the stream here. Appreciate everyone joining the stream. Don't forget to smash that like button.
There's no chance I'm paying more.
Big shout outs to all my new subs.
And that's why she recommended the Selective Edge.
And my mods, of course, Passion T, Real Hero Gaming, Kimmy, everybody. Y'all have a beautiful Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your day.
That's not too difficult, is it?
And
find an agent near you.
Green Bay will get them next week. Next game, I believe, is Monday night against San Francisco.
When my hair gets all long and scraggly,
if I'm able to, I'm definitely going to be streaming it.
It's like I'm just a little,